What is up, brothers, man? You hear that laugh? That's the laugh of a future classic live stream that I've been waiting on for a very long time. How you brothers doing? First and foremost, brothers, please hit the like button to support the channel, helps out the algorithm, and show some love and support by hitting the cash app and the super chats. That'd be greatly appreciated. I want to say a huge shout out to my old subscribers over the past few years. Thank you so much for your support. I want to say a huge shout out to my new subscribers and the new viewers. Welcome to a very powerful international passport movement that will change your lives. So, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, we are here for the highly anticipated Team Asia versus Team Latina live stream. We've been talking about this for several months now, but end of the year, we got to get out of the way and sort out who should brothers prioritize first? Team Asia, Team Latina. So let me run through the structure real quick for you brothers in the live stream chat. So I have 10 questions to pose to both Team Asia and Team Latina. They have to answer it. And based on their answers, brothers, at the end of the stream, you have to vote as to who you feel is the winner. So, and when it comes to that, you either type in Team Asia, Team Latina, and you press 1 for Team Asia and 2 for Team Latina. So don't forget that, brothers, but I will say it again one more time before we go live with our polls. So let's get straight into it, brothers. Let's get straight into it. And brothers, please follow the rules. No swearing, definitely no N-word use, no threats, no trolling. I will ban you in the live stream chat if you're trolling. And please support the channel. No capital letters, and no harmful content. So let's keep it very real here. So let's go live. So I'm going to go for everyone to introduce themselves. They will tell you what team they align to, who they are, blah blah blah. So Mr. Theo WAF, let us know who you are, brother. Give us a brief background about you and what team you're representing tonight.
So yeah, I'm Theo WAF. I'm AWS security cloud architect and firewall expert. I've traveled all over the world. I'm currently streaming to you guys live from Brazil. So I'm currently in Sao Paulo. I'm representing, well, I'm on Team Latina, but I'm kind of both right now. I'm probably the guy who's really on the fence on this one because I've been married to a Japanese woman. That's good enough for me.
Thank you, Theo. Hold on, brothers. Shout out to Mr. Evan Yearwood for the $499 super chat. Strong panel salute. Yes, indeed, this is a very strong panel of intellectual brothers who are well experienced in this space. So it was a no-brainer. Thank you, Evan Yearwood, for your support. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you. Mr. Tokyo 64, please introduce yourself and what team you're representing tonight.
Yes. Hello, brothers. Good evening. This is Tony B, Team Asia. And but I've been with both sides. Dated women from Asia and Latinas. But yeah, but I'm married. Been married to Japanese 14 years now. I'm happily married. So that's what I'm bringing to the table, man. Just talking about them being built to last.
Thank you, Tokyo 64. J Bones, the legend. Please introduce yourself, who you are, and what team you're representing tonight.
Live from direct, y'all know who it is. It's J Bones. It doesn't get any better than me. Team Latina, here we are. We've been waiting for this for a long time, gentlemen, and I'm ready. I mean, it's 6 seconds left on the clock. We need MJ to take the game-winning shot. So shout out to the big brothers, man. We're gonna take this, and it's Team Latina when I roll up. Live from direct, I batter you in the next, I batter you in the text, I batter you with the gun around my neck. I batter you on the rooftop, I batter you on the block, I batter you all over the stock. Team Latina, we here to win.
Hey, J Bones got bars. That's some Nas flow right there, brothers. All right, hold on, brothers. I got to catch up real quick. Give me a second, brothers. Give me 1 second, brothers. Shout out to Mr. Nate Caddy for the £2, 4p cash app. Thank you so much, Nate Caddy, for your support. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you. So, Mr. Thomas Damihan, can you please introduce yourself, who you are, and what team you are representing tonight?
What's up, my brothers? My name is Thomas Demahin. I'm currently a software developer, and I'm Team Asia, brothers. The time for talking is over. In the words of the great Bruce Buffer, let's get ready to rumble.
Oh, let's get ready to rumble. Oh yeah, wonderful. Thank you, Thomas. All right. Going on to the next panel member, Mr. Sean Davis. Please introduce yourself, who you are, and what team you are representing tonight.
My name is Sean Davis, originally from Dallas, Texas, down in the dirty South, Lone Star State, but live in Canada, Vancouver, chilling up here in the Pacific Northwest. And I'm representing Team Latina. The little Latina honeys, they on fire like salsa. And you know how that goes. So we're going to go with that, man. We're going to take it from there.
Wonderful. Thank you, brother. Tony's doing some salsa moves in the background. Hey, shout out to Tony Berry, man. All right. So our last panel member is the legendary Mr. Jay Takashi. Brother, please introduce yourself to the panel and what team you are representing tonight.
All right. Konnichiwa minasan, kyo desu. This is Jay Takashi here. I'm representing Team Asia because, Asians are the best. They're probably one of the best people you could ever date. And I'm here to represent my man Tony Berry and my man Thomas in order to support this team. And let's have a great time. And I've dated an Asian and I've dated a Latina woman. So for me, there's no right or wrong. Both of them are really, really good. So you can go either way with this. But let's have some fun and let's knock this out the park.
Fantastic. Wonderful. All right. Let's get straight into this live stream, brothers. Shout out to Mr. Crimson King for the $10 super chat. The Magnificent Seven, legends unto themselves. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, thank you, Crimson King. The first question I'm going to pose to Team Asia first. Team Asia consists of Thomas Demahin, Jay Takashi, and Tokyo 64. Is who's more feminine? And why are Asian women more feminine than Latina women? Starting with, let's go with Thomas Demahin first.
Thank you for the question, brother. Now, for men who are attracted to natural and unabashed femininity, Asian women are on top of the list. They truly embrace their femininity. And not only do they act the part, but they look the part. They are very conscious of portraying their feminine qualities and pride on being conservative women. They adore being well dressed and showcase their style. They emanate exoticness that brothers truly love. They act and look mysterious. Now, that's because brothers, they want to get to know you as individuals. They are as secure as a firewall and encryption. But brothers, once they are unlocked, they have this angelic presence that is so beautiful that it always wins the admiration and respect of black men. And also, brothers, they are extremely affectionate. They always showcase affection to men. Holding hands is something they love. And it's normal when you are with an Asian woman. They're very fun to be with, brothers. They amaze in smile and delightfulness. They cherish being social with men, and they grasp that that is an important part of the relationship. But also, brothers, Asian women carry themselves with such class. Their smooth, elegant skin, their their childlike anime waifu smile, their energy, their smart, articulate mind. Now, brothers, you see, with femininity and looks, they age very well. Now, it's sometimes very difficult to tell an Asian woman by her age, and that's nothing to do with genetics, brothers. That's because they prioritize in their appearance, brothers, and that adds on to their femininity. They spend hours upon hours to make sure that their beauty is on point. Asian women are also meticulously clean because Asian countries are known for their cleanliness. So, brothers, to, to end on that, Asian women also have a graceful manner. You can tell when the Asian woman's approaching you, they have that air of confidence, and that's very attractive to men. That beautiful, sexy long hair is not there by accident. So, brothers, Asian women, they're also strong minded, street smart, adaptable, but also very extremely beautiful and seductive. And they know they're the real deal. Thank you, IP.
Wow, that was Shakespearean right there. That was Shakespearean. Shakespeare himself would be proud of such poetic linear output.
What can
Amazing.
I say? What can I say, brother? Asian women are the real deal.
All right, thanks for that, Thomas. Shout out to Almighty Ree for the $10 super chat. This question should really be Team Latina versus Team Eastern Europe, if you ask me, because there ain't no competition between Asia and Latina, in my opinion. Put some respect on my Latina queens. Oh, okay. Thanks for that, Almighty Ree. Love your opinion there. Thank you, bro. Shout out to YG International for the $2 super chat. Team Latina for now. Shout out to you all. Thank you, YG. Much appreciated, brother. So, Mr. Tokyo 64, do you want to chime in on that, or did Thomas answer that for you very well?
Yeah, Thomas answered it really well. I just want to also say that here's the thing. Yes, Asians are very, very feminine. There's no half stepping with them. Okay, what you see is what you get. Okay, so they're not only feminine with your own men, but they're also feminine with all men. They respect all men. When you're in Asian countries, you see how they interact with men. It's all about respect. It's all about knowing that that's the man, and it's all about being a female around a man. That is what it is. They're not like a lot of women out there where they're just gonna be a feminine to you, but then they're gonna get out there and act like a Keisha. No, Asian females will be feminine, thick and thick, thin and through, all the way through. That's all I gotta add to that.
Okay. Um, Fantastic answer to that question, Tokyo 64. Jitakashi, do you want to add into that, or did both your panel team members answer it for you?
You just a small little sentence because Thomas and Tokyo and Tokyo hit up on a bunch, but it's natural for them to be submissive. It's like breathing for them, and they will never break frame. They will never cut that out or literally put on some act in order to get your attention. They will naturally fawn in it and they will bask in it. Nothing more,
Okay.
nothing less. That's all I have to say.
Thanks for that, Jitakashi. Brothers, get the likes up or the singing will start. I don't care if it's a panel, but the singing will start if the likes are too low. So, brothers, get the likes up. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. It's a bit of again, annoying now. So hit the like button, brothers. Now, let me pose that question to Team Latina, and we'll start with Mr. Theo WAF. Theo, tell us why, and Team Latina, tell us why Latina women are more feminine than Asian women. Go on, Theo.
Let's Jay Bones is the real expert. Let him go first.
That's fine. I will
Yeah.
point over to Jay Bones. Jay Bones, let us know why they are more feminine than Asian women, Latina women.
Team Asia. God bless you guys. I forgot to say this IP, so I'm gonna make it real fast. Guys, please let's be respectful because we're aware that Tony and Theo have been married or are married to Asian women. So you guys be careful, no bad slander, especially in the live chat, guys. Let's stay respectful. Great question, IP. I would definitely say that Latinas are definitely much more feminine. Here's a reason why. Through our experiences here, right here on your channel, IP, if you notice all the brothers that call in to talk about their experiences with Latina women, they often say that they have no sort of problem trying to decipher, keyword, decipher, if the Latina women that they encounter are checking for them, let's go back to the legendary topic, IP's favorite statement: all they checking for brothers. You never have to second guess if Latina women are checking for brothers. They will come up to you and they will let you know what the real deal is. Now, I'm not going to say anything about the other side, but that itself screams a ton of feminine behavior to me. So I would definitely say put points on the board for Team Latina. Checkmate.
Okay, nice one there, J Bones. Very straightforward, very direct to the point, very subtle, very nice. So let me ask Sean Davis. Do you want to add to J Bones' point, Sean Davis?
Yeah. Team Latina women have a very strong family background. We all know this. Um, the family structure. So they come from that where family is very important. So if you want to go down that road and marrying one of those girls, you know what you're going to get. Yeah, you got to do your due diligence. Very feminine. And you have different varieties of the Latina women. You got the Cubans, Latina Cubans. You got the Nicaraguans. You got the Brazilians, and all the different dialects out of the Brazilians. You got the Venezuelans I had talked about earlier with some of these cats. You guys don't know that yet. I know that economy's messed up, but when you are with these women, the femininity just comes out of them. It's natural, and they're super fine too. We all know that. All the brothers know that the Latina women are fine. And the thing that I like about Latina women, they're feisty, just a little bit, just enough feistiness, but they still will be submissive, and they got a little bit of that heat, like that spicy salsa. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, definitely. There's a lot of feminism in when it comes to the Latina women, man. Make you want to dance on the dance floor and get the little bit of spicy salsa.
Thank you for that, brothers. Thank you. Brothers, may I
Okay,
remind you, no capital letters. You want to say something else, Theo?
I can add on to that. So I'm here in Brazil right now. I can't say anything bad about Asian women, particularly about Japanese. I mean, they're here, and I'm seeing them, and they're amazing. They're wonderful. But it just, with the Brazilians, they've totally taken me. That's it.
Oh,
I can't. It's very hard. The entire package deal. It's very hard to get away from them. They're just like it's kind of like it's not only just them. It's the country, um, the whole environment, the idea of life and family. I feel my soul being like regenerated on a daily basis right now, and I think it's a lot. I think it's illogical that I'm not married. Like I just look at it as a real loss. I see these Brazilian wives here and the mothers, and wow, very impressive. But I mean, I feel the same way about Japanese women. It's just that it's a little hyper level, and of course, there are Brazilian Japanese here. Whew. Um, yeah, I'm happy here. That's all I can say in the end. I'm happy.
okay, but
Yeah,
who's feminine? So are those Brazilian Japanese women there feminine? Because the question there, who's more feminine out of Latina and Asian? Who's feminine there in
they're
Brazil?
they're hyper feminine. I can't say one's more feminine than the other. But I will say that one just draws more. That's it. They're both hyper feminine.
Okay, thanks for that, Theo. Great answer to the question, brother. So the next questions for brothers now is who's more wifeable out of Team Asia and Team Latina women? That's a very important one. Who's more wifeable? So if you were to wife one, why should we wife a Latina woman over an Asian woman? Or why should we wife an Asian woman over a Latina woman? So let's pose that to Team Latina again. So we'll take it in turns there. And let's start with Jay Takashi. Who's more wifeable, bro? If you're there.
I'm
So
here. Who's more? Oh,
So
Okay. So all right.
why should we wife a Latina woman over an Asian woman?
Okay. Here's why.
Wait, sorry, brother. Brother, he's part of Team Asia.
Oh wait, am
Ah,
I? Oh
oh,
wait. Oh wait.
oh, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
I thought
Jay,
that was
sorry,
weird. Okay,
sorry,
it's fine. It's
sorry,
fine. Fine.
sorry. Let me pose that question to Sean Davis first.
Why should wife up a Latino over an Asian?
Yes.
Uh, the Latinas can dance. All right, all clowning to the side. Latino women have a strong base of being committed, and brothers can rock with it. I mean, the physical aspect, they're very fine, um, but they are do or die too. Like I said, yeah, you're gonna get a little bit of the feistiness, and for me personally, I like a little bit of that feistiness, but it's not anything to be disrespected. But as far as with wifing them, they usually have a strong foundation because of the family values of the Latin community. Okay, so that's where that upbringing comes from, and it attracts you to them, their sexuality and them embracing them being a woman in the type of culture that they have. It can get intoxicating. And I'm not, I know that the brothers have experienced this in the states, but when you go outside the states and experience it in a different culture, in their culture, in that environment, it's intoxicating. It draws you in. All right. I had a friend of mine not too long ago. He was down in Brazil. He only was there a week. He said, "Man, he almost got married. He wasn't planning on it because how the women were treating him." So yes, I'd say that definitely the Latina ladies are definitely the ones to be going for.
Okay. Wonderful. Now, um, Theo, do you agree with his point there, or do you want to add
Yeah,
on to it?
I'm not to take away from Japanese women or Asian women. That it just seems that like the Brazilians are drawing in a bit more. Um, but I think that's just because of cultural, like the Asians tend to be a little bit more reserved, whereas the Latinas are almost like they'll stand in front of you and then just get you. I can't really describe it. It's a much more of assertive level of femininity, but the Japanese have it as well. It just takes a little longer. So I can't in that way I can't say one superior to the other. It's just that it's whoa, the Brazilians, what they've got is this is it's very. I would say for a wifeable for myself right now, I'm much more seeing a Brazilian wife over any other nationality, like a clear win, and it's not just because of her in the house, but her in society with me. Um, that's again though. I mean, the Japanese women here, they got it going on. I mean, I could change my opinion on this tomorrow morning. Um, anyway, that's it for me.
Okay. J Bones, do you want to add to that, or did Theo and Sean Davis cover that for you?
I'm gonna keep this real simple. IP, one of the most colossal figures in the international passport movement. Everybody knows. He's beyond popular, and he's been, the face of the
Mm.
group for a long time. Is Theo right there? Theo posted into the Facebook group. Theo was in Brazil less than 48 hours, and we're already hearing wedding bells. So, I'm pretty sure we we kind of covered this whole thing. Like, what? Yeah, I mean, look at the reaction in the Facebook group. Once Theo started basically putting out information, I mean, people were going crazy. Check the Facebook group. Look at how people were reacting. So that lets you know exactly, I mean, don't get me wrong, IP. I don't want to be I don't want to act crazy because I don't want to sound like I'm a hypocrite because I have told the brothers before that's the best thing about IP's channel. Not promoting going somewhere and having sex and acting a buffoon and drinking in someone else's country and acting crazy. And I have said it before. Japanese women, I definitely approve of them. I've heard excellent things about them. I dated a Japanese girl when I was a freshman in high school. So even when they're raised around their parents here, they often are incredible. But I have to say, without a doubt, IP, with my experience being around Latina girls from Salvadorians in college, dating dating Argentinians at British Airways, I can't, I can't. I'm sorry, IP, but Theo proved it. Less than 48 hours, and Theo's already, doing push-ups and ready to basically call in the Navy. So I think we got it right there. I think we got it 100%. Latinas are better wife. They're better wifeable.
Okay.
We got to leave it at that. IP.
Okay, very interesting answers. Shout out to Mr. Derek Taylor, the legend, for the $15 super chat. Thank you, Derek. What's up, brother? Respect to my boys on the panel and IP for hosting this epic live stream. I love the extra feminine Asian woman, and I love the ultra incredible, this vivacious, irresistible spice Latina heat. Team Asia Tina, yes indeed. Shout out to you, Derek Taylor. Thank you, bro. Brothers, we got brothers, hit the cash out, brothers. Hit the super chats, because this is a great stream. So support what I'm doing, support the channel, support the movement. Every video I put on this channel is to improve your lives. So feel free to support by the donations. I would greatly appreciate that, brothers. And brothers, we have over 100 people watching, but less than 85 likes. What's going on there? The singing will start. I'm being serious, brothers. The singing will start very soon unless the lights go up. So again, I'll give you brothers another 5 minutes, or I'm going to sing if it's too low. All right, brothers. Now, let me pose this question to Team Asia, starting with Jay Takashi.
Hello.
Go on, Jay. Go on, Jay Takashi.
Okay. And what was the question for this one?
So, same question. Why are Asian women more wifeable than Latina women?
All right. After I'll say my piece and then pass it on to either one of the brothers. But basically, the reason why Japanese women are wifeable is because they make great wives because they adhere to their roles without complaint, and it's like breathing for them. They love being a wife for a masculine man, and they look for that type of higher authority figure, which is the guy. So they they will listen to him, they will follow his lead, and they will not you know give him a headache, and they'll actually be more of a helper and assistant instead of being a train wreck or more so a migraine in this case. But yes, they make great wives because they listen, and they actually are very cute when they're being wives. So that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you for that. Let me pose that question to Mr. Tokyo 64. Do you want to add on to Jay's point there, or is that okay?
Yeah, I can add on. So, Japanese women, and so my wife, I've been married now for 14 years.
Ah,
Here's the thing, fellas. They prove themselves over and over and over again. Okay. One thing I noticed in common between my three wives is that they were all feminine. They were all, on my page. They all respected the man. Um, However, you break up, that's a different story. But I did notice that the commonality were they respected the man. They let the man run the house. They let the man do what the man got to do. There was no fraying away from that. They're not just here to put on the facade, and then after you get married, they're like, oh, okay, now they're gonna try to change you, like some women we know in the West, right? So no, they're gonna stay a wife. They're gonna stay wifeable. They are wifeable before they get married. So um, you'll notice that they're wifeable. They care. I know when I met my wife, it's like things that she did, I just checked how she did things, how she made sure that I had enough to eat, how she made sure that I wasn't cold, how she made sure that hey, you coughing, okay. The questions they ask, they're natural. They flow. They're not made up. They're not acting on it. They're telling you the truth because that's how they are, and they're very respectful of their men. That's what I can say about the Asian that they were very white.
okay. Mr. Thomas Demihin, do you want to add to their points, or have they covered that for you?
I like to add on. See, brothers, in Asian countries, marriage is the number one goal for Asian women, and it's an obligation for them. You see, Asian women, particularly Japanese women, they improve the essence of black men. It's a responsibility that they take pride and joy in. Asian women are amazing, positive, and they also have this loving personality, which instantly makes them wife material. And you see, in Asia, in Western countries, we call Asian women tiger mothers, no, tiger wives, and that's very good because a tiger wife protects and honor their husbands. They defend their husband's reputation um, against all strangers, and she uses her will and determination to ensure that her husband becomes the best version of himself. Now, Asian women, they're great for their cooking as well, but they are known for their iron will and determination, and that's all because of good family upbringing. They respect and honor men. They listen to men with the intention of learning and understanding to become better women overall. They will say nothing disrespectful to a man and she'll keep that to himself. They want to be the best wives possible because respecting and honoring their husband is deeply rooted into their culture. That's all I have to say, IP.
Okay, fantastic answers to those questions, brothers. Shout out to Evan Yearwood for the $4.99 super chat. Who's more likely to become a feminist if you bring them back? Good question, brother. That is actually one of my questions as well. So great anticipation, brother. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Thank you. Let's see. So Evan Yearwood, I will say that question later on. It's part of my questions. So no worries, brother. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Conrad Grant for the $5 super chat. Hello, IP and all the brothers on the panel. This stream is going to be fire. Just chiming in. I'm a little late, but this is going to be an epic live stream. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Conrad Grant. Much appreciated, bro. Thank you. Shout out to Mr. Almighty Ree for the $10 super chat. Stop talking about Venezuelans and Uruguayans. That was my secret until Sean Davis and Jay Bones came along. Please tell the brothers to visit Guatemala and Lima. The competition isn't hard enough already. Thank you, bro, for the heads up, brother. Thank you. Let's see. Shout out to Kempachi Alfonso Maximo for the $4.99 super chat. They are both traditional and look out for their man. Latinas are more sensual, passionate, crazy body, and come in more flavors. Afro Latina, Latina, yes indeed. Thank you, brother. So next question now, brothers, is who's unlikely to convert to toxic Western customs when you bring her back to the West, and why? So that includes feminism, right? In the West, rampart feminism is there, hatred of men, the promotion of hedonism, twerking, acting like a goddamn fool. You know, it's all part of Western culture nowadays. So if I was to bring an Asian woman into America or the UK, is she unlikely um, to change her ways to the Western customs? Likewise for Latina women, you know, who is unlikely to change their ways to adopt to Western culture because it's toxic? And I'm going to pose that question to Team Asia, starting with Mr. Tony Berry.
Yes, gentlemen. So, like I said, I've been married to my wife for 14 years. I use my wife as an example because we've been married so long. She has not changed one bit since she's been married to me in the U.S. Not one bit. She's not interested in changes. She's not interested in being with like these females. She sees how toxic these females are. Asian women are highly unlikely, I'm sorry, to become toxic because they have a strong culture. Whether they're Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, the temperature, their culture is very strong. So they are stubborn in a good way, to where no matter what, they're not going to change. because they know after living in the United States that the qualities that they bring to this country or any other Western country is far better than what they have here. They know that once they recognize that, they get even more stubborn and they stay more into the ways of their culture because they learn that the ways of their culture is what got them to where they are today, and it's going to get them going forward. They raise great families. They will never disrespect their man, especially in front of their children, like a lot of women do in this part of the world. So I think that them becoming highly toxic is highly unlikely. Sorry.
Okay, thank you, bro. Now let me pose that question to Thomas Demihin. Do you want to add to Tony's point, or has he answered that for you?
Brilliant answer, as always, brother Tony. Brilliant. Let me add on to what Tony said. See, with Asian women, they're more like they won't convert to the nonsense that goes on in the UK and US. Brother, let me tell you something. Asian countries are overall richer than Spanish-based countries. So you need to remember this. Japan and China have more accessibility to Western culture. So they see through the nonsense. They see how far the West has declined. And when Asian women come to the UK and the US, they're still attuned with their culture and beliefs. When a man is married to an Asian woman and they're located in the UK or the US, the man's household becomes a temple. It becomes his kingdom because of that Asian woman. And also, Asian women are scholars of history. They know Western history, and they see the negatives and the positives, and they try to adapt. Asian women are victors. They know what's going on, IP, and that's why they're the best choice for educated brothers.
Oh, okay. Great answer to the questions, Thomas and Tony. Do you want to add to that, Jitakashi, or have they answered that for you?
No, I'll add a little bit more. So basically, like I said, both answers to both my people on my team, to Tony and Thomas. You guys are spot on. But let me add a little bit more. Because I almost will talk about the Japanese and the Philippines. The Philippines will never, or Japanese will ever adapt these ideals into feminism because it's so engrossed in their culture that they will never ever abide to it. They actually, the places that they live in that govern them, they actually put measures in place to make sure they never end up anything like that, and they actually control the information that comes through so they don't, so they will never turn into what the Western woman is now today. You know, to be a self-destroying device that can destroy their families and create baby makers, I guess, in that case. So yes, more often than not, they're less likely to convert over unless somebody bags them. But I doubt, seriously doubt that they can. But that's all I have to say.
Okay. Now let me pose that question to Team Latina, starting with J Bones.
Yeah, IP. Sorry about that, man. What was the question again?
So the question was who?
I'll take it.
Okay, go on.
I'll go ahead. I'll answer it. So the basic question is like, will the woman convert to Western liberalism? So my trainer, I would say for Brazil, it literally impossible. I can't conceive of it. And my trainer is Brazilian. I've been training with her in LA since 2014, and she still travels back and forth. And she's the one who got me to finally go to Brazil. So if anything, she was influencing me to be like her, not her to be like an American. And she's constantly getting me to go onto her side. And being here, what was it? I think it was the second or third day I said I wanted to buy a condo. And I started looking for the ability to buy one. And then Saturday, my sixth day here, I actually looked at condos that I could buy. and look at what was the legal requirements for me to do it. And I'm sold. I mean, I'm pretty much like, I'm going to be here at least 4 months a year for the rest of my life. I love it. So I can't. Their culture is going to be superior, and they're going to put you into their culture. You'll be in their frame, but the culture, they will win the culture. And they don't want to be anything like Western women. I see Brazilians all the time. They know about Western culture without a doubt, but the American culture, they know it's there. They're wholesale rejecting it. The feminism, they're there. There's no way. A Brazilian woman, put her in the States, she would be pure 100% Brazilian, even after 100 years, wouldn't change.
Wow. Mr. Sean Davis, do you want to add to Theo's point, or are you okay?
Yeah, I just want to say real quick, Theo's right. It's something about the Brazilian culture, like he was saying. The Brazilians that are up here in Canada, they remain their culture here, and it draws me in. You know, it's just it's just kind of culture that just draws you in. So and like he's saying, a lot of the Latin community, they see the American culture and American way. They don't deviate outside that. I mean, look at the Latin culture inside the United States. They're growing tremendously, okay, in population and in power. Okay, where does that come from? They they're strong in their beliefs in their culture, even in the matrix. Yes, do you got some that are getting their minds, their software changed? Of course it is. But look at it as a whole. With the Latin culture stays pretty much the same. Look at Mexico's right next door to the United States. You think they've changed their culture? You think that they have bent into the matrix? No, they haven't. You see what I'm saying? So yes, I have to agree with Theo on that. That the culture there is very strong. There's a lot of them that see what's going on in the matrix, and they're not going that in that direction.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. Before I go on to the next question, shout out to Jay Bones for the $99 super sticker. Much appreciated, Jay Bones. Thank you. Shout out to Mr. Kingu Kitsune for breaking a record tonight in his live stream. $50 super chat. Thank you, Kingu Kitsune. Thank you, bro. Vince McCahon voice. I think that's the WWE guy. Tonight in the square circle, Team Asia versus Team Latina in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Who would be our winner tonight? We'll wait and see, brother. Thank you, Kingu. Shout out to Mr. East Coast Kev for the $5 super chat. Thank you, East Coast Kev. Latin women got way more flavor. Sorry, but this shouldn't even be a debate. Hashtag Team Latina. Okay, brother, that's your opinion. Love you to hear that, bro. Thank you, brother. Much appreciate, bro. Shout out to Mr. Freeview Fix It for the £10 cash app. Preach Thomas Tokyo Bless IP. No singing. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, brother. Shout out to Mr. Duzen for the £1.51 cash app. Blasians are both athletic and smart. Hashtag Team Asian. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Mr. Sean Camp for the £11.33 cash app. I am Team Asia Tina. I like them both. Team Asia Tina. I like that word. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, bro. So next question I will pose to the panel is, who is less likely to file for divorce and why? All right. So when you marry an Asian chick or a Latina chick, out of both of them, who is less likely to divorce you over some BS nonsense, right? Who is likely to be with you until the day you die? Seriously, like you both want to be married for 50 years, 60 years. Who is more likely to be with you that long and less likely to divorce you? And let me pose that question to Team Latina first.
I'll take that.
Starting with Jay Bones.
All right. Team Latina, we be the best. You see the rest, they looking like they need a rest. Let's get to something with the greatest numbers in charge. Thomas Demingham, of course, did all this research. So I got some research of my own. blackdemographics.com. There's always been this strange little thing with this sort of I would say a well carrying lie through the ages of how brothers are overly obsessed with white women. Absolutely not. The biggest threat from the Godfather himself, KS, we know who KS is. He said it himself. The biggest threat to the BWs in our community when it comes to the brothers is not white women, it's Latino women. Let me repeat that one more time. This is going to be a checkmate punch within the system. I'm giving two piece and a biscuit to Team Asia right now. The biggest threat from the Godfather KS himself. Check blackdemographics.com. It's never been white women. There's always been a lie that's been carried through the system that white women, that black men have been obsessed with white girls for a long time. It is not true. The biggest threat to black women or to the BWs within our community have always been Latino women. Latino women, when married to black men, have always kept the numbers high in marriage. They love brothers, they've always been there, and they stay with us till the end. Can I get a ride or die? Ride or die. Amen, brothers.
Oh, J Bo's going with the bars tonight. That was some Jay-Z flow right there, bro. Shout out to shout out to Amos Brown for the $25 super chat. I must agree, the Brazilian culture stays intact even here in the US. That is great to hear. I love hearing that. Oh, Team Latina, looking very good. I don't know, brothers, but Team Asia, man. Ugh, let's go, brothers. Tony, sorry, Theo, do you want to go next?
I'll comment on that one a little bit more. So, like the last time I was here in Brazil, I was mostly on the beach. And of course, I came here from Japan, so I was comparing them to Japanese women, and I thought it was like the beach was a fluke, mostly. I'm in the middle of the capital right now. I'm actually doing stuff here in a very good area. I can't believe how good the women are. I divorce with one of these would be almost inconceivable. They don't have that kind of divorce mentality at all. They have no aggression at all. It seems like your soul is eternally complete with one of these women. I would say that I could say the same thing with Japanese women, but just a little different. I don't know how there's just something. There's another component to them that yeah, divorce isn't going to happen, and you're happy. It's like you can rest. It's just you're done. It's over. I mean, that's it. The search is done. You might as well just make some kids. She's not going to divorce you. It's not going to happen.
Okay, thanks for that, Theo. Let me pose that question now to Sean Davis. Do you want to add to their points? So I did answer that for you, Sean Davis, very well.
Answered it, man. Only thing I got to say, ride or die. Ride or die. That's it.
Thanks for that, Sean Davis. Shout out to 3x3 _ Izzy. Only God can save us for the $13.99 Canadian dollar super chat. Thank you, brother. Team Latina all the way till I die, brother. Hashtag Team Latina. Those women are bomb. Okay, brother. Yes, indeed. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the support, brother. Thank you. So let me pose that question now to Team Asia, starting with Thomas Demihan.
All right. Can you hear me, IP?
Loud and clear, brother.
Cool. See, brothers, Asian women are less likely to file for divorce because despite the flaws, they always persevere. Throughout their entire lives, there's a desire of good family. They always want to avoid any sensitive topics that may lead into division, and they always take responsibilities of their actions. They own their mistakes and they learn from them. That is an attribute that displays wisdom and great character. Asian women believe in their marriages and they want it to work no matter the odds. I can trace this desire to having long marriages back to their backgrounds, their religion and teachings. that the Asian always have. Divorce brings family shame. That's a core belief in their culture. Asian women always uphold family values, love, respect, and they support whoever man they marry to. They support any man they are married to. Um, since Jay Bones likes to do research, I'm you see, brothers, you need to think about this. How many brothers are married to Latino women? Not many. How many brothers are married to Asian women? Quite a lot. Let me drop some names. Wesley Snipes, Dave Chappelle, Terrence Howard, uh, Brian McKnight, and John Legend. Iconic, well-renowned, famous brothers. They're all married to Asian women, and they are happily married. And they also have beautiful Malaysian children. The same cannot be said for Latino women. That's what I have to say, IP.
Thanks for that, Thomas. Oh, great answer there. Now, let me move on to Jay Takashi. Do you feel Thomas answered that for you, or do you want to add to that?
I'm gonna add a little bit of what Thomas said. Thomas is correct in the sense that it is looked upon as failure if a woman divorces a man in that specific culture that they're in. So yes, it is not something that they do lightly, and if it were, it's probably the biggest shame you'll ever carry the rest of your life. So no, they're less likely to do it. And also to that regards, here's a little bit of bars for Jay Bones, my man. You said ride or die, peace and prosperity. Imagine that with your significant other. That's an Asian woman. Enough said.
Thanks for that, Jay Takashi. Great bars. Now, let me roll it back to Mr. Tony Berry himself. Tony, do you feel like both Jay and Thomas answered that for you, or do you want to add to it, Tony?
Yes, I'd like to add to this, brothers. So, like I said, I've been married for 14 years. I can talk about my wife's family as an example.
So sorry, Tony, your audio is a bit low. I don't know. I don't know if you
sorry.
have a cold or something. Or
Oh, can you guys hear me now?
yeah, not much better. Yes.
Okay. So like I said, I've been married for 14 years. And now here's the thing is in my wife's family, out of all the people she has in her family, there's only been one divorce. And that was her cousin, who happens to be the godmother of my son and my daughter. She met a guy that was the most horrible guy they'd ever met. He married her and then he divorced her, or he broke up a year later. But everybody else in her family has stayed married. And like the brothers are saying, to an Asian woman, it's shameful to get divorced. Now, I know that people will see numbers in Japan. Oh, Japanese divorces are going up. Those divorces, by the way, those are divorces from old women and old men. Those are divorces where they grew up in a different era, and the men have worked themselves into the ground to the point to where they can't even take care of their wives anymore. So the wives will divorce them, or the men will divorce, whatever the case may be. Mostly it's the women, because they're like 60, 70-year-old people. Those are the higher ones. The younger ones around our ages, they don't get divorced. And even when they get older, they won't. It just depends on what situation they're in. But still, the divorce rates are low. And even amongst, I was trying to find as you guys were talking, amongst black men and Japanese women, it is the lowest divorce rate in this country. The lowest divorce rate is between Japanese and black in this country. That is true fact. So I know my wife, and I know her friend who I introduced to my friend who married my friend. They would, if they went back to Niigata right now from being and get divorced, nobody would want to. The only person that really want to talk to them would be their parents. The girlfriends might say hi, but they won't hang around with them much because they will have a level of shame on them that is worse than if they ever got married. So they are committed. They are committed to their marriages, and they will fight to the teeth to stay married. So yes, the divorce rate is very low with Asian women.
Okay, thank you, brothers. Great answer to the questions. Before I move on to the next one, shout out to Maurice Branch for the $199 super chat. Which one cooked better? Good question. Let me get one member from each panel to answer this question from each side. So I will ask for Team Asia, Tony Berry, you go first, and then after that, I'll get Theo to answer that question because he's currently in Brazil.
It's a hard hard one to answer because both Latinas and Japanese and Asians actually they cook really well. But the thing is this: if when you meet a young woman in a lot of countries, they can't cook at first, right? But they learn really fast because they know as a woman they need to cook for their man. They know that. If they got off in the college, they might have got away from cooking a little bit. But trust me, my wife can spin up anything. If I just got a piece of ham in the refrigerator or a piece of fish or whatever and something, next you know I got me a full course meal. My wife will cook it up and spin it up no matter what it is, Japanese, Western. She don't care. She's gonna make it right. So I know they both. It's a hard question because I know both sides. They cook really well.
Okay, go on, Theo. You're currently in Brazil, and you've obviously been in Japan, Theo. What's your answer to that?
I mean, personally, yeah, I prefer Japanese food. I still have the Japanese palate, but the women here can cook up a storm. I got invited over to one place over the weekend. Those Brazilian women, they can go at it. I'm totally impressed, and they just, oh my goodness, it's hard to leave. It's just you regret leaving. I mean, it just they're pretty good. So, yeah, I'd say like it's pretty even on this one for myself.
Okay, thanks for that, Maurice Branch. Thank you, Tony and Theo. Shout out to Kempachi Alfonso Maximo for the $199 super chat. I'm studying Spanish for 10 hours after JB's comments. Yes, indeed. Learning new language, brother. I strongly encourage brothers to do. Great work, Kempachi. Nice one, bro. Hold on, brothers. I've got more super chats. Let's go. Shout out to Mr. Sean C2K for the $5 super chat. Which woman, Asian or Latina, tend to gain weight after getting married and become a single parent with multiple baby daddies? I'm going to get one person from each panel to answer that. So we already had Theo and Tony. So how about Jay Bones answer this question for Team Latina and Thomas Demihin answer this question for Team Asia? You go first, Thomas Demihin.
All right. So, which woman is tend to gain weight after marriage and become a single parent with multiple baby daddies? Oh, brother. Of course, Latino women, hands down. Look at the amount of Latinos who are fat, post-war. Bro, look at look at Jennifer Lopez, man. Jesus Christ, man. Oi, way. Look at even your politicians, AOC. Bruv, she looks like the Grinch. My God, these women. Asian women, yeah, they will never turn fat. Bruv, exercise is like a religion to them. On Instagram, yeah, I see Asian women they're doing martial arts, yeah, throwing guys across the room, doing 1-inch punches. Bruv, Asian women being a girl, Asian women don't even understand that concept, man. They're happily married with families, yeah. Latino women, they can do their salsa all the time, yeah, shake their bum all the time. They're single mothers, they have multiple baby daddies. Latino women, I'm sorry, but Asian women, they're better than you. Full story, IP. Full story.
Jay Bones, what's your thoughts on that?
Okay. I'm glad Thomas Demenham is done with having his little seizure over there. So let's get down to business, ladies and gentlemen. Multiple baby daddies, let's be honest with ourselves. Yes, it is true. The Latinas do have a little bit on the baby daddy side. But as far as physique and looking well, gentlemen, Team Asia, I got bad news for you boys. Let's drop some bombs real quick. You boys are ready? Cause I'm ready. Ever notice that there are no famous Asian women? Let's go. Latinos, we got Shakira, Selena, Eva Longoria, Sofia Vergara, Eva Mendes, Rosalind Sanchez, Jennifer Lopez, Michelle Rodriguez, Jessica Alba, Zoe Saldana, Natalie Martinez, Katie de Castillo. We got Stephanie Bennett. We got Penelope Cruz. I mean, who does Team Asia really have? Lucy Liu? Brothers, please, please, please notice there are no famous Asian women. I just called 10, and that's just the beginning. There are virtually no famous Asian. I don't care how many times you put your fingers up, Tony Berry. The only person who you know and the only person anybody knows is Lucy Liu. Now that's some bombs from you. Team Latina, we be the best. You see the rest? Team Asia looking like they need a rest.
No,
Oh,
no,
Okay.
IP. I'm so sorry.
No.
IP.
Hold on.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
Hold
hold
on.
on,
You
hold
gotta
on, hold on.
you gotta
IP,
follow
I'm so
rules of
sorry.
engagement.
Hold on,
Nah,
hold on,
You gotta
hold on,
follow.
hold on.
We gotta
nah,
follow
Hold on.
rules of engagement.
Hold on,
Thomas
hold on.
Denham, you had your time. You
Wait,
had your time, big
hold on.
brother. You gotta
Hold on,
follow
J
rules of
Bones.
engagement.
Hold on, J Bones. What was that, Thomas?
I'm so sorry. All of the celebrities, yeah, you just listed, yeah, they're post-war. They're post-war, brother. What do you mean? Yeah, list out all 10 Latinos, yeah, they're post-war. Asian women, they're happily married with the husband, enjoying a peaceful life. They don't like any controversy. Yeah, Penelope Cruz, Salma Hayek, Shakira, they're post-war, man. Get out. Jennifer Lopez, she's still asking for Ben Affleck. What you chatting about, man? Get out of it, bruv. Latina women.
All right,
Latina women.
Yeah,
that's
you
enough,
guys.
brothers.
Yes.
That's enough, brothers.
All
Keep
right,
yourself on
IP,
mute.
let's carry it because I just all we got to do is just look at the reaction in the live chat and it says it all. I mean, Latina's on top. I'm just saying, brother, but that's just me.
All
I'm
right,
just saying.
Asian
that's
women are the
enough,
real
brothers.
deal, brother.
All right, next question now, brothers, is who raises children better out of Team Asia and Team Latina women? So, if brothers were to marry a Latina woman or an Asian woman, who do you expect to raise your children better out of both of them? We want to raise lawyers, doctors. We want to raise respectable black men and black daughters, right? And black women, sorry. So, who can we give that handle to raise our children out of Team Latina and Team Asia? And I'm gonna go to Team Latina to answer that question first, starting with Sean Davis.
Team Latina. Um, I've seen the mothers get in with their kids. I have seen the mothers take care of their kids. Getting just let's look at the culture, okay, and not look at things individually. Let's look at everything as a whole. As far as with how do Latin mothers take care of their kids and reel them in. For pretty much the most part, we could see that they do a pretty good job of rearing their children. Um, a lot of Latina women, when they get married, they want to have children and watch their families grow. Okay, now I know we have a different dynamic in the states dealing with the matrix, dealing with the poison, and it's poisoned all kinds of communities, black community, Asian community. Okay, so that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying as a whole, Latina community, and I mean Central America, all the way going down to South America. You look at how they raise their children. Okay, they're still traditional. A lot of them still believe in the Catholic faith. Okay, so you can't pry that away from them. A lot of them, there's a standard rail within that community that you see. So, um, them raising their children, you don't have the issues in these other countries. The single baby mama, that issue is an American issue. It is just specifically dynamic in America because in America, the lifestyle promotes promiscuity and promotes living single. Okay, go outside of that, and you'll see in these other countries they're promoting families, especially the Latin community. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So yes, definitely the mother is a very pivotal and important part of the family structure with them.
Okay, hold on. Shout out to Sean C2K for the $2 super chat, Team Asia for me. Yes, indeed. Thanks for that, for your support, Sean C2K. Thank you, brother. So let me roll it to Theo. What's your thoughts on that question, brother? You've obviously experienced both. Who raises children better?
Oh boy, that's a tough one. It's really nah. They both have pluses and serious pluses on them. So they're both very good in transmitting their culture to the children, and they're both very good in establishing structure and ethics and their role expectations, and they give a lot of support. So I can't necessarily say one is better than the other in terms of education or raising. What I would look at it is which one would I want to see? Where would I want to see my DNA combined? That's usually a more personal issue. And right now I'm heavily favoring Brazilian. I just overwhelmingly. They just have this sense of culture that I would want to see transmitted to the kids. And I'd really want to make sure that the kids are that way in the end. So, yeah, go ahead and have Jay Takashi go next. But yeah, that's my answer right now.
Jay Bones, do you want to add to Sean and Theo's point, or do you feel the answer to that for you very well? You there, Jay Bones?
I'm sorry, IP. I was just checking all this winning that Team Latina was doing. I'm sorry about that, brother. So we are talking about raising families, right, IP?
Yes. Who would you trust? Tell us why a Latina woman would raise your children better than an Asian woman would.
Well, that's a great question there, International Passport. Wonderful question there, big brother. I would like for everybody to be reminded that here on IP's platform, many times when IP has talked about brothers settling down, that's what we love about International Passport. He promotes the idea of healthy families and building strong bonds. Now, gentlemen in the live chat and on the panel, God bless our big brother Theo, a great man. But I have to say one thing and one thing only. If we're really looking for someone to raise our children into the future, it has to be someone who is closest to the culture. And the Latino culture is notoriously known to be much more aligned with Black culture. See, in America, if you grew up here, whenever it's time to get down against any sort of quote unquote struggle, who do we look for as our allies first? The Latin community. Who has been known to carry our DNA? The Latin community. Who has been there from the beginning, even through the dawn of time? Go deep into South America. They are digging up, as we speak, relics of Black artifacts. Paleontologists have been researching all the Black bodies, and basically everything is evidence that we've seen for decades and decades and millennia. So why not combine with DNA that would allow the genetics to be 10 times stronger? IP. Team Latina, we be the best. You see the rest, they looking like they need a rest. Team Asia looking like they need a rest. And I'll stop right there.
Hey, Jay Bones got the whole Napoleon Dynamite accent going on, man. All right, let me go to Team Asia now, and then we'll ask Jay Takashi to answer that question first.
Okay. All right, J Bones, let's get this going, bro. I'm about to spit some facts on you. Be one with the force or be one with the fool. So that's your better choice. But let's get down to business. So, brothers, the reason why Asian women raise your children best, specifically Japanese, I'll label them out right now. When they parent, they do not mollycoddle their children. Instead, they encourage them to be self-reliant from early on. Japanese parents also emphasize maintaining high moral standards, So virtues like honesty, humility, honor, and trustworthiness become the bedrock of their parenting culture. For centuries, Japanese have been taught from a young age that they need to be responsible members of their families and their country and serve others' needs before their own. As a result, the people become obedient and relatively passive, used to having their lives regulated by rules and the statute of limitations that they set forth, so their children can be productive members of society. Which I did some numbers and some research statistics. I think it's like 71 to 81% that their children come out to become very smart and very productive and actual be beneficiaries of that of Japan. So guys, if you actually do actually partner with a Asian woman, literally, namely a Japanese one, I'll call them out because I think they're the best in terms of raising them second to Chinese, and you will pretty much have a well thought out part of member of society, whether she be, a little girl or a little boy. And I would say those mothers have some real Jedi Force power in them. If they can do that, they got some real good Mace Windu and Yoda wisdom. I'll turn
Okay.
over to my brother Tony.
Thanks for that, J Takashi. Great bars. Now, let me ask Mr. Tony Berry, who is perfectly aligned to answer that question. Go on, Tony.
Yes, I have two children. So raised by a Japanese mother. And I can tell you they're very good parents. My son has never had a babysitter. Okay. So either he's been with us or he's been with with my in-laws, but he's never had a babysitter. My daughter's only 8 weeks old, but she's never had a babysitter. Never will. And the thing is this, one thing that J Bones, brother, I hate to tell you this, man, but Japanese culture, they got refined their culture very well. 250 years of their history, there was nobody bothering. They had 250 years of peace during the Tokugawa shogunate on until the Meiji. 250 years of nobody going in there disrupting their culture like the Spanish did to Latinos. Okay, so the chances of you finding a Japanese woman or a woman in Japan raising your children better are very high. And they've also done statistics. When you have an Asian and a black child, they're the smartest out of all the children in the world when you combine because they're the furthest away from each other. Asians are the furthest away from us when it comes to DNA, when it comes to genetics. So therefore, when you combine those two, your children come out very smart. So that's a point for Team Asia right there. Sorry, Team Latina, but you're going down from now on.
Okay, great bars there, Mr. Tony Berry. Hold on, Thomas. Shout out to East Coast Kev for the $5 super chat. Salsa, Miragui, Bachata, hashtag Team Latina. Sorry, Thomas, but how can you dance to Bruce Lee's music? Oh man, God, that's a funny one. That's a very, very funny one. Oh, okay. Thanks for that, East Coast Kev. Great one. Great super chat. Hold on, I've got a couple more super chats real quick, brothers. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Shout out to Sean C2K for the $5 super chat. Wherever you want, Team Asian, Team Latina, Team Caucasian, whatever makes you happy. This is a great video, and thanks to everyone on this debate today. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sean C2K. Much appreciated, brother. Shout out to Mr. Sharad D for the $499 super chat. I'm Team Latina in Asia. I had a dream last night that I was dating a beautiful Japanese woman. That dream will come. That dream will come into. That dream will come into fruition very soon. Sharad D. Keep the faith. Thank you,
Beautiful.
brother. Beautiful. Brothers, we've got over 140 people, so please hit the like button, brothers. Hit the super chats, hit the cash apps as well. It's very important that you hit the cash apps for the channel. Much appreciated, brothers. So let me go to Thomas Demihan. Do you want to add to Jay and Tony's point, or do you feel they covered that for you very well?
Yes, I will add on to those brilliant answers my two brothers have just delivered. See, brothers, Asian women, they thrive on the responsibility of being mothers. Now, Asian women, they have this positive reception as mothers. It's because they dedicate themselves to raising polite, respectful, and responsible children See, Asian women, they take pride in raising their children. It's their mission for their children to become the best versions of themselves. Now, Western women, they normally tiptoe around certain issues regarding their children. Asian women are not like that. They go head on to make sure that the child's issues are resolved. They want to ensure that they are active in their children's lives so they can overcome any obstacle and promote the betterment of their children. Now, Asian women, they're known as being tiger mothers. Being strict is necessary for their children, but also being caring and nurturing is there as well. Asian women, they're known for their nurture and gentleness. Girls in China and Japan, they are very academically bright and they often overperform more than their classmates. That's because of the work of a great Asian mother. And Asian women are the type of women in the world who do not spend time praying for themselves. Rather, they're busy praying for their children. Asian women are great mothers, brothers. And if you wife one up, brother, it's like going to Disney World. They'll give you everything that you need and 10 times over. Thanks, IP.
Thanks for that, Thomas. Shout out to Kuro I33. Someone has me in the background. Can you please mute me in the background? I'm hearing feedback. Thank you. Shout out to Kuro I33 for the £3.77 cash app. It's Seattle. Read my last comment in the chat, okay? Shout out to Seattle Sideshow for the £3.77 cash app. He says Team Latina bros are scared to get on planes and put themselves in a complete opposite reality from that of the West. Also requires more dollars. Moreover, the wisdom required to learn those languages. I agree with that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Mr. Seattle Sideshow. So the next question for brothers here is, let's see, very interesting one. So the question is, who is more likely to have a higher body count and why? Out of Team Asia and Team Latina. So that's Team Asia going at Team Latina and Team Latina going at Team Asia. So explain to us why you feel like Asian women have a low body count and why Latina women have a high body count and why you feel Asian women have a high body count and why Latina women have a high body count. Very interesting. And we'll start that off with Team Asia. We'll start with Thomas Demihin.
Can you hear me, bro?
Loud and clear.
So, brothers, I know brother Theo went to Brazil, and one of these days I like to go to Brazil myself. But brothers, when you're dealing with Brazilian women or Colombian women, you need to be very cautious because they're known for their promiscuous lifestyle. Despite being conservative, they also have a liberal side to them as well. So in Brazil, 44, there was a study conducted, and it was a study conducted, and it was stated that 44 Brazilian women who were pregnant and recruited were diagnosed with STDs. This is 94% in Brazil. Well, and 2% with HIV, 11% with syphilis, 9% with chlamydia, and brothers, it goes downhill from there. Like, brothers, you need to make sure that you're on your toes when it comes to dealing with Latin women. If you go to Colombia, you're going to see, and I know the women are conservative, brothers, don't get me wrong, but like, if you try to smash one, like, bro, they're going to have more body counts than a porn star. Like, do you want that for yourselves, brothers? Do you want that for yourselves, brothers? Do you want to catch some next rare disease? Like brothers need to be very sure that when you smash in a Latina chick, you need to vet her properly. Send her to MI6 if you have to cleanse her. But with an Asian woman, brothers, the Asian women are virtuous women. They treat their bodies as temples. They're clean. Then they maintain their divine body for the right man. They're not promiscuous, brothers. They reserve their bodies for the right man, brothers. You see, if you fail any of the exams presented by an Asian woman, brother, she deletes you with her death note. Get out of here. That's what she says. Sayonara. Japanese women are taught to respect their bodies at an early age. Always choose the right man. Always choose the good man. Make sure he treats you as an individual. 3 dates, 4 dates. That's all it takes, brothers, for an Asian woman. Because she gradually wants to understand you as an individual, knows your hobbies, knows your interests, knows your beliefs. She cares about you as a person. She doesn't love having sex with you, brothers. That time will come, but she wants to understand you and be your friend because that's how Asian women work. Latino women, you smash them on day one. She's a loose woman, brothers. Throw her to the streets.
Hey, you sound like a pastor. Pastor Thomas. Hey, okay, nice one, Thomas. Let me go back. Let me feed that to Mr. Tony Berry.
Yes, brothers. Yes. So in Japan, they have one of the lowest STD rates in the world. I know. Here's the thing with Japanese women. I've dated a lot of them, so I know them quite well. Whenever they offer their body to you, they are open. That means it's anything goes. Yes, they wear condoms because they don't want to get pregnant, and they're taught very early to maintain their bodies. They understand that when a man's sperm goes into an egg, that they're going to get pregnant, so they won't. But when you get a Japanese, especially when they decide that they want to be your girlfriend, it's open season. You don't have to worry about anything with them. You don't have to worry about going down on them. Nothing. They're very clean, and they expect you to be the same way. Okay, so it is a problem with the people don't understand the way Japanese work. And I was talking about them because I've been out with mostly Japanese, not all the Asians. The way they work, the way they think, is that if they're very sexual animals, but they're not promiscuous. They're not looking to have a high body count. To them, a high body count is not the way to go. They understand how it will affect your body. They don't want that reputation. The ones that do have the high body counts are more than likely doing porn, prostitution, working in those type of places. They have an industry in Japan for that. See, I mentioned this on a few streams before. Japanese know how to segment things very well. If that's what you specialize in, that's what you do. Great, you're good at it, you do that. But even the women that are in prostitution and that work the porn industries, they're very clean. Yeah, they got a high body count, but they don't have as high a body count as you think if they're working not the porn side, but if they're working the other side, the escort side, the kabukicho side, as me and Theo know about. But compared to Latin women, Latinas, the problem is that when you get one, you don't know how many men they've slept with because in those countries, the men don't ask for the sex; they take it. That is a big difference. In Japan, men have to ask for it, but in Latin America, Mexico, all those places, they pretty much just take what they want from the females. So even if the female did not have any intention of sleeping with the man, she's going to sleep with him because he's going to force her because the laws in those countries do not protect the women against sex when they've been abused. So yes, the higher body count is apparent. Brazil, the women, you see how the women look down there. They do make great wives, but here's the thing: how many men have they slept with before they marry them? That is the thing. I'm not saying that all Brazilians are like that. There's a lot of Brazilians that you may meet that are virgins. All I'm saying is it's going to be harder for you to find a woman in Brazil or Latin America with a low body count than it would be for you in Japan. That's all I got to say.
Okay, great one. Great answer there, Tony. Jay Takashi, do you want to add to that, or did Tony and Phil? Did Tony and Thomas answer that for you very well?
No, both my brothers answered except for me. I have no further comments there to add on this.
Thank you,
We're
Jay
good.
Takashi. Now let me roll it back to Team Latina. Sean Davis, give your answer, please, brother.
Yeah, that was a hard one to answer. High body count. Hell, you can go to Iceland and get burned. I think for me, body count specifically depends not on a race of people, but more how you can control your sexual urges individualistically. With that being said, look, I hooked up my homeboy, my boy with the Brazilian girl. He told me she was a virgin, so it could dang sure happen. Um, you're saying who's got the highest body count, that's impossible for me to say between the two. The only thing I say about body count, that is a individual type of decision, not based upon race. That's just my take on that one.
Okay, thanks for that, Sean Davis. So we've had, unfortunately, we've had two members of Team Latina drop out. We have three more questions to ask. So if you want to join the panel, please send me a DM on Instagram right now, and I will send you the StreamYard link to join in. So Derek Taylor, do you want to be on the Team Latina side? Let me know, brother. Miss International, do you want to be on the Team Latina side? If so, DM me right now on Instagram so I can send you the StreamYard link directly, and then I'll add you into the panel. Who wants to take up the two spaces for Team Latina? Let me put in my IG. I want you brothers to message me on IG so I can send you the StreamYard link directly. I don't want to post it in the live stream chat because everyone's going to start calling in and spam it. So people saying Team Latina are running away. All right, so if you want to be Team Latina, brothers, call in. Okay, I see you, Chad the Great, and Derek Taylor. Okay, I see you, brothers. Let me bring them in. Hold on, brothers. Let me sneeze as well. Oh wow. Okay, so give me 1 second, brothers. Brothers, while I do this, support the channel, brothers. Hit the cash app, hit the super chats, like the video, comment. That'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, brothers. You're awesome, brothers. Thank you. So let me. What's that noise? Copyright. Be careful. I'm gonna put you on mute. Yes, be careful. Copyright, Tony. I would let you play it, bro, but YouTube copyright is just crazy. So I can't play any songs here, or else I get a copyright strike. All right. Copy the StreamYard link. Copy text. Send it to Derek Taylor. He will be on Team Latina. And then send it to Chad the Great. He will also be on Team Latina. So let's wait for these brothers to come in. In the meantime, shout out to Mr. Matt Battle for the $19.99 super chat. This has to be the best channel out here for brothers. Oh, brothers, is that true? Am I? Whoa, right now I'm shocked. This has to be the best channel out here for brothers. Is that true, brothers? Press a yes in the chat if that's true. Put a Y. Am I really changing your life, brothers? I didn't know. I'm shocked, man. I appreciate it, bro. Is that true? Sean Davis, Tony Berry, Jay Takashi, Thomas Demihin? Wow. This is life-saving intel. IP, you a genius for putting this channel together. Appreciate you, brothers. Yeah, brothers. Thank you, man. Damn. Thank you,
IP
brothers.
changing lives.
Hey, thank you, brothers, man. Man. Appreciate it, brothers. Let me bring in Chad the Great. I see you, bro. Hold on, Chad. And let's wait for Mr. Derek Taylor. We have around three more questions left. This has been a great stream. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to win, man. it's going to be a crazy stream. So where's Derek Taylor? Oh, Derek, where are you? Where are you? Oh, where are you, Derek Taylor? Oh, 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 it may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me. I don't want to sin. Oh, I want it's forever mine, never mine, never. You said it's time tomorrow. You said it that girl to want me. I don't understand this. Oh, I want it's forever mine, never mine, never mine, never. I see you, Derek. I have to sing. We're waiting for you, Derek. Let me add in Derek Taylor. What's up, Derek Taylor?
What's going on, fellas? Can you hear me
What's
okay?
up? Loud and clear,
We can hear
brother.
you.
Shout
I've
out
been
to Matt
bouncing
Battle.
back and forth all day here, but I don't know. Team Latina, I've got that Honduran experience, so
Okay, hold on, brothers. Shout out to you, Matt Battle. Thank you, brother. So we've added in Derek Taylor and Chad the Great. So Derek Taylor will take the side of Team Latina. And Chad the Great, are you there, brother? If you unmute yourself, Chad the Great.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Wonderful. So, Chad the Great, can you please introduce yourself real quick? Let us know who you are. And Derek Taylor, also introduce yourself, and then we'll carry on with the stream.
I'm Chad. I live in Miami. I've been traveling to a lot of Latin countries lately. So, I live in the Latin capital of the U.S. pretty much besides LA. So I shouldn't know much about Latin women.
Wonderful. You as well, Derek Taylor. Go on, bro.
I'm Derek Taylor. I live in Madison, Wisconsin. Don't have too much experience with Latin women. However, I'm freshly divorced, and I had a relationship with a Honduran for about 4 months. So she's got me on that Latina heat. Although I did have a little relationship with the Latvian as well. So that's another stream, but we'll talk about that one later.
Okay, wonderful. So let's carry on with the same question that I asked the brothers. So question posed to Chad the Great and Derek Taylor. Derek, you go first. How likely is it that Latina women have a higher body count than Asian women? Or do they have a lower body count than Asian women? Speak on that, Derek Taylor.
Well, I think the body count might be a little bit high, slightly higher, just because of their vivacious body and just it's hard to say. That question can go both ways to each, anybody. But man, Latina is just the heat alone will just the body count. I think they may have a little bit more higher body count, and I'm just keeping it real.
Okay, thanks for that, Derek. Chad the Great, what's your thoughts about that, brother?
To be honest, I say a lot of the non-traditional Latin women have high body counts. Like, and the day walkers in like certain countries have red light districts. In terms of pros and stuff, like DR, Colombia. I haven't heard of one in like Venezuela, but I know they do have workers also in Brazil. But the more traditional Latin women, they don't. They're taught to basically keep their body count low and pretty much basically when they have a boyfriend or somebody they're interested in, treat him like a king, and the man will take care of you. That way you don't have to go out and look for certain options or multiple options. That's what I've learned from dating. I've dated at least 3 or 4 Latin women already. So even if you're a boyfriend, they'll treat you like a husband. That's how the families function. That's a lot of Latin families. They're not married between the mothers and the fathers, but the father is still considered a husband. So that's how they keep their body count low.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. Before I go on to the next question, we got 3 more questions and 1 bonus question as well. That's going to shock everyone. Shout out to King DZ Mac for the 35 ZAR super chat. Which of the two tend to be more picky, shallow about the physique and wealth of their man? Must be 6 feet, muscles, had abs, 6 figures. Oh, okay. I'm going to get one person each from each panel to answer that. So,
Well,
Thomas,
IP,
answer that. Yeah, you can answer that for Team Asia. And I'll get, let's see, I'll get Chad the Great to answer that for Team Latina. You go first, Thomas.
Okay. So who out of the two, who's more picky about physique and wealth? Latino women, they're on that feminist mindset. They want men who are 6'9". They want men who earn 6 figures. They want men who are the cream of the crop. And I'm sorry, Latino women, they're on that feminist mindset, brothers. Do you really want that for yourselves? Asian women, they go for morals, they go for principles, and they go for personality. As long, brothers, as long as you're on your purpose, as long as you're a hard-working individual with a good set of morals who understands and respect Asian women, they'll take you in a heartbeat. And as I've seen now in the UK, I've seen a lot of brothers here. They're wifed up with Asian women. My uncle, he has an Asian wife, and he constantly tell me, Tom, one of these days I want you to go for an Asian woman. Go for an Asian woman because she will treat you and honor you. That's all I have to say, IP. Asian women are the real deal. It's as simple as that.
Hold on, Chad. Thomas, Asian as in Chinese, Japanese, or Korean? What's he married to?
He's my uncle. He's married to a Japanese woman.
Oh, wow. Did he meet her in Japan or did he meet her in the UK?
He went to Japan. Actually, he went to Japan, met her there. She came to Japan, lived there, and the funny thing is, now here's the weird thing is, you would think that she would be adopted by this feminist ideology. Because I told my uncle, asked my uncle, like, how did she feel about the UK, such and such. He's like, nope, none of that nonsense. Because she understands. She's more. She before she came to the West, she studied the West. She understood. Hold on, IP. Hold on.
Okay. While we wait for Thomas, Chad, can you answer that question, brother?
Sorry, bro. I'm back. Sorry.
All right. Go on, bro.
So she understood she understood the Western culture, and she knew is bad. So she came. But she loved my uncle, and yeah, they've been together for the past 5 years.
Okay, thanks for that, Thomas. Chad, your turn to answer that question by King Beasley Mac.
I don't know why you guys didn't just add me from the beginning, man. I could have gave you all the details. The average height of Latin women is 5'4". The average height of Latin men is 5'6". So they don't care about height, to be honest. Like I said, I've been to Colombia, I've been to DR, I've been to Puerto Rico. Most of the men there are short. Like, even if you're 6 foot, they think you're a basketball player over there. So height is really not an issue for them. And the reason why Latin women care about money or some sort of money is because they expect the man to be the provider. They'll take care of you. They'll do anything you want, but they expect you to be the man, to be the leader, to pay the bills and everything, but they'll take care of everything in the house. Like, you will never need for anything in the house. Like when I said, when I went to DR and I went to Colombia, I wasn't allowed to pick up a dish. I wasn't allowed to make a bed. I wasn't allowed to clean up after myself. I wasn't allowed to wash dishes. I wasn't allowed to do laundry or anything. So they expect you to lead, and they'll take care of everything in the home. But in terms of height, they really don't care. They don't really care about you making 6 figures as long as you're able to take care of the bills. And Latin women would also work, so that's not even an issue. Like you'll see here in America, a lot of Latin men, you see them 6-7 o'clock in the morning every day at Home Depot doing odd jobs. As long as you're able to take care of the bills, the woman will respect you regardless.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. Thank you. So my next question is, and brothers, hit the cash chat, brothers, hit the super chat. Thank you, brothers. let me put you brothers on mute. So whenever you finish speaking, please put yourself on mute, brothers, just so there's no feedback. So my next question is, brothers, is who is more likely to be checking for brothers heavy and why? So out of Team Latina and Team Asian women, right? Who checks for brothers the most and why? Keep it real, no cap, you know. So if I had the choice of walking down both a country in Asia and a country in South America, where would I get more play from? Would it be from Asian women? Would it be from Latina women? So who checks for brothers more and why? And we'll start with Team Asia to answer that question first, starting with Mr. Tony Berry.
Uh, I think it's about the same. I think they're both because in the Latino countries they have a lot of black men already. Black men have been in those parts of the world for years. I mean, look at Brazil. You know, most of the country has black in them. They don't even want to admit it, but I know most of them do. I worked with a Brazilian before, and he looked like he was white as a sheep, but he admitted that he had about 15% African in him. So those countries have Africans. Brazil has the most Africans outside of Africa in the world. So Latin America, they have black all over. So they're checking for brothers just as much. But I think the more the you get more bang for your buck when you get an Asian that's looking for brothers because they don't have the numbers that they have in Latin America. And when they get a brother, they're gonna make sure they hang on to a brother. That's to me, that's the difference. Me, I've dated both Latinas and Asians all my life, and that's the difference I noticed. Is that the Latina feel like she can go out and get another brother off the street, but Asians know that if they get one, they may never see another one if they let him go.
Okay, nice one there, Tony. Now, Jitakashi, do you agree with Tony's point, or do you want to add to that, brother?
I agree with this point. There's also more to add. I've also dated Asian and Latina, and when I will tell you, at least from the information that I hear from my brothers across in Japan right now, at least two of them, they check heavy for brothers over there, especially educated ones. And if you are in the frame that you come into their world, they're gonna latch onto you. I already have one of my brothers right now already dating one. He did the 3 to 4 dates. He's got one. He I couldn't even tell you the expression of his excitement when he told me. He was he had the biggest smile like Jamie Foxx. Is what I tell you. So this is real. And like I said, I do think it's what he said. I think it is about the same, but I'm thinking it's just more for you. More women will try to go for you if there's less of you in that particular country that they're in. So you really got to think about that. I mean, if you're just trying to get a cookie and you didn't go to, go Latino way, but if you're trying to go where you're like scarce, I think teenagers, I say teenager, is just where you want to go.
Okay, thanks for that, brother. Hold on, Thomas. Shout out to Mr. Carlos Singer. What's up, Carlos Singer? The brother out there in Seattle. What's up, bro? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Oh, okay, y'all out here. What's up, bro? Straight out of Seattle. What's up, Tony Berry and everybody? What's up to you, Carlos Singer? Love this in here, bro. Thank you, brother. So Thomas, do you want to add to their points, or do you feel that they answered it for you?
Let me quickly add on. Both brilliant answers. You see, brothers, Asian women, particularly Japanese women, they're checking heavy for brothers. And let me tell you why. In Japan, black culture is heavily celebrated. And to Japanese women, black men are number one. We are number one in Japan, brothers. And we know Japanese women, they come in all flavors. And Japanese women are regarded as one of, if not the most beautiful group of women in the world. When they see a black man, they see excellence. They see a king, and they know when they have one, they're settled for life. Brothers, look at all of the look at Naomi Osaka, brothers. she's world renowned. Half black, half Japanese. Why is that? Because she's a product of a brother and a Japanese woman. Brothers, we're celebrated in Japan. We're celebrated in Korea. Chinese women, they're going after us. Philippine women, they're going after us. They're checking for us, brothers, because they know we're the best. They've seen through the nonsense that the Western media has presented to them. No, brothers. If you want, you see, this gives me the analogy of fast food and fine dining. Brothers, if you want fast food, yeah, like KFC and McDonald's, go for your Latin women. But if you want fine dining, if you want that real deal, that ultimate package, go for Asian women. Because it's simple, brothers. They're booked to last. There you go, IP.
Okay. Wow. Team Asia, that answered that very well. It's time for Team Latina, but hold on, brothers. Hold on, Team Latina. Shout out to the brother AD Hudson D for the 75 pence cash app for Team Asia. He says, thank you, bro, for supporting the channel. Much appreciated, bro. Thank you. So let me now go to Team Latina, and we'll start off with Chad the Great.
To be honest, man, so let me get to a few points here. So first of all, black men are the most sexually desired men on this planet. It's always been that way. Straight black men from America, you're looking at about 3 to 4% that actually travel. So that's probably about less than 40,000. So it's a scarcity, whether it's Japan or Latin America. So I'll say black culture because when slaves were first moved from Africa, most were moved to South America. So they already have a semblance of African culture there, whether it's Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, Peru, Ecuador, any country in Central or South America, pretty much. They already love the culture. They already love the music. Guitar and drum is incorporated in a lot of their music, and so is a lot of the movement in like salsa, merengue, or bachata. And then on top of that, the reason why they love black men so much from America, especially, is because here a lot of the black men are raised by their mothers, so they're taught to have some sort of empathy for women. And then in South America, what a lot of brothers don't understand is that there's something there called femicide, where the woman can get in trouble for disrespecting men, where they can get arrested or even be punished for that. So a lot of the women in South America are looking for a man to allow them to say something or whatever, or listen to them, pretty much. So it seems like it's two lost souls looking for each other. A black man is looking for a woman to care and support him, and then the women in South America are looking for a man that'll value their point of view. So it kind of works hand in hand with the Latin woman looking for the black men and the black man looking for the Latin women. So that's my point.
Okay, thanks for that, Chad the Great. Derek Taylor, do you want to add to Chad's point, or do you feel they answered it for you?
Wow, I feel Chad answered that perfectly. But I will just add just a tidbit to that. In dating that Honduran that I dated, I mean, she expressed that she is more attracted to black men because of our swagger, because of the way we carry ourselves, our confidence. We're very masculine, and she doesn't see that. I shouldn't say she doesn't see that, but she hasn't noticed that amongst her own race of other Hispanic men. They tend to be a little shorter and not as confident. And these are just her words. And she was ultra feminine. So, and again, we're known as better dancers. Again, bachata, salsa, merengue, we can move with them a lot better. So I think, they're checking for us heavy.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. Sean Davis, do you want to add to those 2 points, or do you feel like they answer that for you, brother?
Yeah, right quick. I just want to add in on that. Definitely the Latinas be checking brothers heavy. All the brothers, all y'all know without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt, you know that the Latinas be checking for us. They be checking for us in the States. They be checking for us up here in Canada. Down in senoritas down there in Mexico be checking for a brother. Down there in Nicaragua, they checking for a brother. Down in Costa Rica, they be checking for a brother. Down in Cuba, if you can get to Cuba, they be checking for a brother. You know that the DR, they checking for a brother. You know also in Colombia and Panama, they checking for a brother. And in Venezuela, if it's safe enough for you to get in that country, they checking for a brother. In Brazil, they checking for a brother. Big time down in Brazil. And if you go far enough, and if you're crazy enough to go down further south, they're checking down there in Montevideo, Uruguay, and Paraguay. And if you feel even getting more bolder, go to Bolivia. They checking for brothers in Bolivia. They checking for brothers over in Lima, Peru. If you want to go to Machu Picchu, they checking for you up there in the mountains. Let me tell you, they checking for brothers in Ecuador, and they checking for them brothers in Chile. And then if you're crazy enough to go down to Argentina, Buenos Aires, they checking for brothers there. The whole Latin world be checking for brothers. Enough said about that.
It's a wrap right there. It's a
Oh
wrap.
my goodness. Hey, they're checking for brothers, man. That's my tagline right there. They're checking for brothers. And he went OD with it, man. He went OD with that. Shout out to Sean Davis, man. They're checking for brothers everywhere, man. They love brothers out there. Oh man. No capital letters unknown, please. No capital letters. Thank you, brother. Great, great discussion there. So last question of the night, and there's one more bonus question. So brothers, who is easier to date out of Latina and Asian women? Because when I date a woman, I want it to be uh, uh, very smooth sailing. I don't want to experience no problems, no back chat, no Keisha attitude, no you ain't ish, baby daddy nonsense. No, I want an easy experience in dating. So as a brother, who is easier to date out of Asian women and Latina women? And we'll stay with Team Latina for them to answer that question, and we'll start with Derek Taylor.
My bad, IP. I was reading a message from a Brazilian here on Tinder. So what? I'm trying to get her to join the live stream. So
Please do, Derek. If you can, that'd be great, bro.
yeah. Say that again. That question. I'm sorry.
Sure, brother. The question is, out of Team Asia and Team Latina, who's easier to date? So if I'm a single brother, who will give me the less problems in my relationship? Who has no Keisha attitude? Who won't say meaning ish? Who is less likely to be a feminist? Who's easier to date for me as a brother? That I will experience no problems. She'll cook. She'll be submissive. That's a big part. She'll be submissive. Where can I get that kind of woman out of Team Latina and Team Asia?
Wow. Okay. I don't really know too much again about the Asian women, but I can just speak on my experience with the Honduran girl that I dated. She, man, she bent over backwards. She cooked. She made drinks for me. And in fact, when she cooked, she made sure I had my plate and sat me down first. And I was kind of waiting for her to finish, and she would just say, "Go ahead and eat. No, go ahead. I'm doing this for you." I mean, man, she treated me like a king, and she stayed within her culture. She would always talk about just how, her role as she grew, or growing up, I should say, was to please her husband, and he's the king. And she even, called me the king too at one point before I had to let her go. But so I would say. Yeah, I mean, just in their cultural background and upbringing, um, hands down, Latinas.
Okay. Wow. Sean Davis. Um, please give your answer to that question, brother. Who's easier to date? Who's more submissive, etc., etc.
I feel that the Latinas are easier to date. Um, they can be submissive. They are submissive at the same time, there's a fiery passion in them. It's much a bit different. Like I said, I can't speak on the Asian women, but the fiery passion is there. They can cook. They can cook some good food, depending on the region where they from. Man, I mean, you can get anywhere from fresh water to tortilla soup, tacos al carbon, stuff like that. Peruvian food or whatever. And yes, I've dated Latin girls where the same thing. They cooked for me and made sure that I was fed first, and they're
Yep.
working cleaned up, and it's like my boy DT said, it's like no, go ahead and eat. I'll eat in a minute. I have to take care of this. It's just part of their culture, you
Yep.
know. And I'm like, well, ain't you gonna come down and sit down with me and eat, and we can talk? She's like,
Hmm.
no, I got to do this. I'll be there in a minute, and then that's ingrained in their culture. And yeah, I find them to I can find them to be fiery. It's a respect for me. The experience is a respectable fieriness in them. You know what I'm saying? And but
Mm.
still at the same time, they know their role as a woman. It's just
Yes.
it's done with passion, and I think that's what attracts me to Latina women is it's the fiery passion that they do it with.
Okay, thanks for that, brother. Um, Chad the Great, do you want to chime in on that, or do you feel like they answered that for you very well?
I was gonna say, man, Latin women really care about their appearance. Like, they will not let you see them look ugly, or they will not leave the house looking ugly at all. They're very big on appearance. Like, they will take 2 to 3 hours to get ready, just even if it's just to go outside to go to the store or something. Um, uh, like I was saying earlier, a lot of Latin women are taught to treat their boyfriends like husband, even if you're not married. Her job, a man, like pretty much her job, a man's job is to try to get as much sex as he can. Her job is to try to keep you after you have sex, pretty much. So they go above and beyond to make sure that you're taken care of all the time. I've dated many Latin women. Like I said, they always cook, clean. I never really asked for anything. They did everything on their own, pretty much. And then also another major point is they always wanted me to lead. Like, even in picking out what they wear, um uh uh they're picking out where to go to, like to the movies, or go miniature golfing, or picking out to eat, go somewhere to eat. Like, they never wanted to pick. They always let me lead for some reason. Like, I even asked them on their opinion on certain stuff, and they always went along with whatever I wanted to do. Like, they derive pleasure from making sure you're okay. Even sex, pretty much. Like, even it's weird, the American woman nowadays, they're very masculine. They want theirs too. But the Latin women, they derive their pleasure from making sure you have pleasure.
Mm,
Okay,
right.
thanks for that, Chad the Great. Now let me go on to Team Asia to answer that question to see who's easier to date, who's more submissive, and why. So we'll start off with Thomas Demihin. Give your answer, bro.
Cool. So out of the two, Asian women are easier to date. Now, Asian women are very desirable because they do not carry any emotional baggage, unlike their Western counterparts. Asian women are in many ways more tolerable, they're more tolerant and respectful women. They don't like controversy, and anything negative they have to say, they keep it to themselves. Asian women do not have high expectations of brothers. Actually, like I said before, they embrace black culture and they respect brothers. They love black men and they see them as the pinnacle of masculinity, brothers. Asian women, they have inner strength, but they also have the strength of encouragement for brothers. Brothers, they will improve your essence. Once you have a glimpse of their femininity, brothers, that's a lock. You wanna know more about her every day, like, and vice versa. They're the strongest group of women because they're the ones who really want good men, and they will look beyond your faults. They cry behind closed doors, but they'll fight the battles for you that no one knows about. That's why Asian women are the real deal. Thanks, IP.
Okay, great one there, Thomas. Hold on, brothers. Shout out to Swats214 for the $10 super chat. Team Asia, someone's not on mute. Put yourself on mute, brothers. Team Asia, my wife is Filipina. She's feminine, conservative, and very supportive and loyal and loving mother to our baby boy. Latinas are cute but lack loyal and tend to be more materialistic. Oh, big comment there. Thank you, SWAT214. Shout out to Carlos Singer for the $1 super chat. Thank you, Carlos. Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated to you, SWAT214. I see your Latina queen in your profile picture. Looking very happy, bro. I love seeing black men being happy. Wonderful. So let's go on to Mr. Tokyo 64. Do you want to chime in on who's easier to date, who's more submissive, and why?
Yes, I've dated Latinas and Asians, like I said, most of my life. It's hard to really determine which one, but I would say the Asian are a lot easier to date because they don't ask for much. They are very accommodating, so they will whatever you want, they'll do. They've grown up. They know that they have to respect the man. They know that, like the brothers are saying here, when it comes time to eat, like now, my wife she ate dinner. She cooked for my kids. She's got my dinner down there waiting for me whenever I want it. I ain't got to worry about her calling me up. Hey, get down and eat. Nope. She knows I'm on the stream. She's not gonna bother me. She knows what's going on. So I think that from my experience, the Latinas were very nice at first, but then I noticed that there would be a lot of drama coming in from other places, previous relationships, the way they were raised. It's just drama that I wasn't expecting, and it kind of puzzled me at times because they had the bad bodies. It was salt. Yeah, they're hot. They got the salsa thing going, but I just didn't think that they could last as much as the Japanese or Asian women could. That's all. I mean, I would go out with either one of them all day long. I mean, if there's only Latinas and Asians left in the world, I'm happy. I don't need nobody else. But because you got Afro Latinas, you got all kind of Latinas. So the Latinas do come in various shapes, sizes, and colors. But I just think that the lasting power, that's the thing that kind of gets me, is I just felt like sometimes they were just hard to trust. So that's my feelings on all that.
Okay, thank you for that, brother. And then Jay Takashi, do you want to add to that, or
I
do you
will.
feel like the answer? Okay.
So, like I said, I've dated both. So, what I noticed, some Latina girls can come, like I said, pretty and nice at first, but they do come with a little bit of drama in the end. As long as you're about your game, you should be okay. But similar to Tony's experience, once they start going off like a chihuahua, I'm like, okay, that just kind of that that takes the girl down a few pegs, and it has to. I'm talking about like it has to be just for a reason why you're doing that to me. If I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, but and on the other hand, when I did it the Asian girl, in Japan, she was just so soft to be around. She she knew not to bark back or be combative or confrontative. She was just a pleasant, like I said, a breath of fresh air to be around. Someone you could talk to and actually someone that would actually listen and not combat and to react. So I would say overall they're better to date. That relationship lasted a year as opposed to Latina girl.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. So we have one more question. That's the end of the stream. We have one more question. It's a bonus question. It's a very, very funny one. But hold on, brothers. Shout out to Wealth Engineering for the $10 Canadian super chat. It's a hard choice for me, IP. I'm attracted to both because they are both feminine, but I prefer Latina's body. Yep. And I love Asian flexibility. Salute to everyone on the panel. Respect. Salute to you too, Wealth Engineering. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Mr. Matt Battle for the $9.99 super chat second time. Thank you, brother. I agree with Tony. Latinas may have more brothers options, a high body count, and if you plan on having a family, Japan is like the safest country on earth. Some of the Latin countries be crazy AF, bruh. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, Matt Battle. So this is the last question, brothers. It's a bonus question. Neither anyone on the panel has prepared for this. So the question is, out of Team Asia, out of Latina women and Asian women, who is better in bed?
And I knew you were gonna ask that question. I knew you were gonna ask that question.
I prepared for
Okay.
this IP.
I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for that too.
Oh,
Thomas, you wanna
okay.
go first, brother?
Team Asia,
Absolutely.
let Team Asia go first, and we'll Thomas, you go first, brother. Okay, I'll keep it very PG, but tell us who's better in bed.
All right. In terms of bed, Asian women. I mean, brother, like, come on, man. You know, just there's a reason why, like, brothers want anime waifus. Brothers want. I mean, look at Japan. Look at. Actually, I'm gonna keep it PG. Yeah, Asian women, they're just wow. Like, I mean, Japanese women, they've been taught by their mothers how to pleasure men. So that says a lot. They have that training. They have that. They've been training like Goku to impress men. So once they have that man, they've already unlocked Super Saiyan. Once they get married, Super Saiyan 2. When they get children, Super Saiyan God. That's it. Asian women, they know everything how to pleasure a man. Latino women, they have that salsa attitude, all passion, yada yada yada. Asian women, they're like a magician, like raw. Every new trick, they surprise you. Yeah. Asian women, they got body as well. Japanese women, their chest and behinds, man, they're growing every year. So Asian women, they'll give you the time of your life. Thank you, IP.
Okay, thanks for that, Thomas. Mr. Tokyo 64, please answer this question, brother.
Man, look, I'm not gonna lie, Latinas are hot. They hot. They hot, fellas. They are, man. They just know they just got that body, man. They just move around. They move around well. But I gotta again, man. I'm gonna have to say, but mostly like I said, because I've slept with a lot of different Asians too. You got the Thai. You can't sleep on the Thai. You can't sleep on the Japanese, man. You can't sleep on those women because here's the thing, man. Just imagine, right? Because they like to keep themselves clean. I know they love in Japan. They love the hot baths because they go to the warm springs a lot. So they'll like right next to the bathtub. They have where they sit down and they wash off. You never get in the water with soap, right? So you clean off really well. Then after you douse yourself off, then you step in a nice hot bath. But brothers, when they get out of that hot bath, man, it's over. Cause I'm talking head to toe. You could eat sushi on it. I mean, it's like, man, and they smell so good, man. You just don't know. I mean, they're so clean. And that even all like, I mean, they just want these Asians, man, especially with the Japanese men. Nobody compare with them. I mean, they just don't even if they went to the bathroom and did a number two, they're not sleeping with you. They're gonna clean themselves up from head to toe again. Then they'll get in the bed with you because women they expect you to you to kiss all over them head to toe. You got to go down. You got to go downtown on them. There ain't no I don't want. No, you got to get down on them because that's what they expect. That's their nature. They have no limits when it comes to making love to them. So if you don't understand that, you'll never get one. That's just the way it is, brothers. The Latinas, yeah, sometimes they go, I don't want to do that. No, I'm not. My mama didn't raise me to do that. I mean, like I said, they got the hot bodies. But I'm sorry, brothers, you just can't. I can't. Asian, no. And then the ties, I didn't even mention the tie. They I can't even. So you see, you got so many different choices, brothers. Choices, and another thing, when you look at the face and those eyes, if they are that thin and they're having their moment, it's over. It's over.
Thanks for that, Tony. Keep it PG in the live stream chats, brothers. Keep it very PG, and brothers, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Subscribe. If you're new to the channel, when you subscribe, hit the notification bell to always, so you never miss a post. Upload a live stream from me. Carlos Singer, keep it PG. Carlos Singer, please remove your recent comments, Carlos Singer. And Carlos, stop writing the capitals, brother. No capital letters, bro. Carlos, stop writing the capital letters, bro, and keep it PG, brother, okay? Jay Takashi, do you want to add to that? Or did
Oh, of
Tony...
course, brother. I'm definitely going out on this, man. I can speak for both. And let's be real. I'll talk about the Latina first, and then we'll get to the super spicy one at the end. So basically, guys, like I said, I've been with Latina since I was young. Been with 2 relationships, both of them. And yes, please believe the body is fine. 10 out of 10, probably fine. I won't lie to you about that. That got it going on many occasions, my man. And trust me, they know how to use their back. I'll give you that. That's true. Except I'm doing all the work. That's the only problem I had. I did all the work. Yeah, it felt good for like a couple of a certain amount of freaking time. But normally, remember, you have to put in that work if you plan on if they're good in bed, yes, in a sense, but you have to put in most of 100% of the work. So please be prepared for that if you plan on dating them. Like I said, I've dated 2, so I know what the end goal is there. But all right, that's my take on that one. So let's get to what Tony and Thomas were talking about. There's so many things we could talk over on the side, but I'll tell you this. I'll give you a little caveat. My my Asian girl that I dated was in a cosplay. Now, guess what many variety of role plays I could do with that I did. I want you to put that in your brain just to think. There's so many things that I did based off because she was a cosplayer. I tell you, man, I got the complete package. I got the bento box, the sushi, I got the freaking tilapia, I got everything, and I got the onigiri rice to prove it. I ain't gonna tell you, I ain't never been with I'll say right now, I never been with a woman that can get me that excited. That I end up smiling at the end of it. Not that much. I was smiling at the Joker by the end of this was over. So if I had to put a rating on it, I would say Latino are probably 7.5 in that, and then I would say Asian's probably like a 9.5. I won't give him that 10 yet because I ain't married yet, so I might get more out of that. So I'll probably say 9.5 for now, y'all.
Okay, thanks for that, brother. Now, let me go on to Team Latina. Sean Davis, you kick us off with brother. Go on, bro.
Brothers, we all know out there in YouTube space, man, them Latinas got that booty. You know what I'm talking about, okay? You know what I'm talking about. All you brothers that been down there to the DR, you brothers down there in Colombia, and you brothers down there in Brazil, you brothers that slipping off down into Mexico, you brothers that got them little Latinas in there in the States, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to say nothing. We keep it PG, you know what I'm talking about. They put it down, they turn into little Tasmanian devils. Ain't that right, DT? You know about it.
All right, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Sean Davis. Derek Taylor, go on, brother. Let us know. Keep it PG, though.
I'm going straight rated X here. No, I'm just kidding. No, to be honest with you, the Latina heat is no joke. It is literally no joke. I mean, let me just see if my daughter's up. No, so hey, she really threw it on me heavy. You know, everybody knows what the phrase golf ball through a water hose, and you know, let's just say this. I'll just say that, um, man, you know, I don't even know how to even explain this without going slightly beyond PG. But I will say that, kissing, their passion is just intense. The purring, I mean, all that in the ear, and just, man, you just can't. And like Sean D said, the body, it's just a wrap when it comes there. I mean, there's nobody that can compete with that. No other, I don't believe any other race can compete with that, or culture, I should say. It's just they're born that way because, um, I would say they are just a sexual pleasure dome. You know, that's exactly what they are. They're just a sexual pleasure dome. It's kind of like it's a beautiful mixture of a unicorn and I don't even know where I'm going with this. I just can't explain it. I mean, it's just that good, And I wish Jay Bones was on here because, he'll throw some Shakespeare in there with it too. So, but I just, yeah, it's just hands down. It's just no comparison, I don't think. And you don't have to tell them anything, like Jay was saying. You do have to take a little time with Asian women, but with Latina women, they just know what to do. They just know what to do, and when they do it, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Thank you,
I'm
Derek
still
Taylor.
smiling. I'm still smiling from a couple months ago. Oh, and by the way, there's a Brazilian waiting to jump on the stream. Like, she's anxious to get on, and she said basically just now that Latinas are better in every way possible.
Okay, we'll get her on as soon as Chad the Great answers this question. Go on, Chad the Great.
Stop the cap, stop the cap, stop the cap. I know some of you brothers might watch horse racing, right? And a lot of those horses are bred a certain way or built for it. That's how Latin women are. They're exotic like nobody else, and their bodies are built differently like nobody else. They're just born and built for it, man. They'll never not want to have sex. That's just how they are. They think sex can solve any problem. And on top of that, they don't expect you to go down on them. Like I said, they derive pleasure from giving you pleasure, man. That's just how they're built. And my last thing is they're pregnant prone, man. You breathe on them that they're ready to have a baby. That's just how they are. That's just how much they love sex.
Thanks for that, brothers. Brothers, this is the end of the first part of the panel. A huge thank you to every single member of this panel and those who jumped off who had to leave. Unfortunately, this has been a great stream. So, brothers, now is a time to vote. So, hold on, brothers. Hold on. Before you vote, brothers, hold on. Before I tell you how to vote, I want you brothers to, of course, support the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat, support this powerful movement. A couple minutes ago, a brother said this is the best channel for brothers on YouTube. That's a very big statement there. I've been in this space for 5 years, dropping game for brothers, and I appreciate that such kind words. I'm gonna keep pushing out this movement. I'm gonna keep pushing out what I'm doing. There's a lot of hatred coming my way. Some brother, tried to he literally tried to get at me the other day. Me and Theo, actually, and me and Theo, we're going to break it down in our stream next week. But there's a brother that's trying to come after Theo and after me, because I give Theo a voice. A lot of hatred coming my way. So, brothers, I need your support. I need you to back me up. Whenever I tell you to do something, do it for me, brothers. So let's get straight into it. So, brothers, if you're not in the Facebook group, I strongly advise you, brothers, to join the Facebook group right now. When you join, your profile picture must be yourself. It can't be a cartoon. It can't be some anime character. No, and it must be your name, or else I can't add you on there. It's just to filter out trolls. When you join, you can change it afterwards. A lot of high value male discussions there in the Facebook group, brothers. And then, brothers, we also have. I'm also on Twitter, brothers. Follow me on Twitter. Send me a DM on Twitter. If you want to speak to me one-on-one, get in touch with the legendary Mr. International Passport, reach out to me on Twitter, send me a DM. I also need your tweets and likes to push out this powerful movement. So every time I tweet, please retweet, please like. It helps push out the videos to brothers who need this. Remember, this is a growing movement. A lot of brothers need to be saved. Mr. Derek Taylor has told me that this channel has helped him. He's mentioned it here in the live stream before. So let's help out other brothers, man. I'm also on Instagram as well. I post a lot of stories, a lot of updates on Instagram. I also call my subscribers and viewers via Instagram. I've spoken to every single member of this panel one-to-one on Instagram. So if you want to speak to me one-on-one about anything traveling, reach out to me on IG, send me a DM, follow me on IG. I'll get back to you. It's very normal for me to speak to a subscriber for 2 hours in one day. I spoke to one brother on my panel for 1 hour 30 minutes today. So it's all good with me, brothers. And brothers, last but not least, brothers, hit the Cash App because Super Chats, YouTube takes a 30% cut of all Super Chats, which is quite a lot. Cash App takes no cut. So please hit the Cash App, brothers, support the channel. That'd be great, brothers. Thank you. Now, let's go into voting. So brothers, let's go. Oh, where is it? Oh man, where did I put it? So brothers, voting is now open. Type 1 for Team Latina. If you feel like Team Latina won this battle, type 1. Type 2 for Team Asia. If you feel Team Asia won this battle, type 2. Polls are open for 10 minutes. Only vote once. Do not vote twice. So think about it very hard. Do not vote twice. Well, I'm going to be very angry. I hate counting the same votes twice from the same people. So think about it. You have 10 minutes, So in 10 minutes time, I will close the polls. So type in 1 and type 2 for your preference. And tomorrow I will announce the winner, or next week I will announce the winner on the Facebook group, Discord, and my Twitter and IG. Okay, brothers? So only vote 1. You can't vote 1.5 or 2.5. No. Now, let me bring in our wonderful Brazilian lady. Hold on, brothers. Hold on, Derek. What a stream. Classic. Back-to-back classics, man. Classic like Illmatic, Ready to Die, Mobb Deep. Infamous. Only Beat for Cuban Links. I know my albums, brothers. I know my hip-hop albums, man. Don't play me, brothers, man. Don't play me. Damn. We got Liquid Swords by Genius, Wu-Tang Clan, Supreme Clientele, Ghostface Killer, Fish Girl. Man, Enter the 36 Chambers. We know this, brothers. All right. And shout out to Nas, man. It was written Illmatic. Classics, man. Classics. So, Derek Taylor, I'm going to send you the link for that wonderful Brazilian lady. Here you go, Derek. It's right there in the private chat. Copy that link, send it to her, bro, and let's get her in. Then once she speaks, I will open up the phone lines for everyone to call in later on. Okay?
Brazilian.
Pete, do you mind if I quickly say something?
Of course, Thomas. Go on, bro.
I have to say one thing. IP, this has been a legendary live stream. Big up all to the brothers on this panel, man. This has been a legendary live stream. Asian women, Latino women, I love them both, but it shows we got options. Worldwide options. Black men were desired by every group of women on the planet. Foreign women are the way forward, brothers. Get your passports.
Get your passport, brothers. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you.
He said everybody got choices.
We all got choices. You all know that, man. Like I said, we're the most desired male on the planet. Please understand that. And like I said, guys, you got to know. You got to know.
Yeah.
Go out there and check and get your passports, like what IP has been preaching all day. What have we been talking about for the last 2 hours and 24 minutes, 13 seconds? Get the passports, man. Whatever you pick.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't rely on women in your country, and don't rely on foreign women in your country, in America and UK. They can be influenced by Western culture. It happened to me with my recent girlfriend, and I don't want brothers to go through what I'm going through or what I went through with my recent girlfriend who was foreign, but I think got poisoned by Western culture. I see our wonderful Brazilian lady. Hold on. Renee Alves, it's white there. You have to remove your if you have a cover over your webcam, remove it, please. Yep, let me bring you in, Renee Alves. Hello, Renee. Hello.
Hi.
Obrigado. 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 Hello.
Obrigado.
We can't hear you. Can you say something, Renee?
Boa noite.
Obrigado. Who
My
can
name is
speak
Hera.
Portuguese here?
Boa noite.
Right.
Boa noite.
Good night.
Renee, you got some AOL connection. She got some AOL. she got some AOL connection up there in Brazil.
In South
Shout out to
America,
Web Engineering. Shout out to Web Engineering for the $5 super chat. Can we change our vote after the Brazilian lady speaks? And can the super chat counts for more votes? No super chat counts for more votes. Nah, bro. I think you should vote now. You've got 10 minutes. You know, you got 5 more minutes to vote, so there's a lot of time, brother. You can't change it. Once you vote, you vote. It's sorry, brother. All right, where is she? Derek, can you reach out to her directly to maybe reset her router, and that should work. I see J Bones in the background. Shall I bring you in, J Bones? Give me a thumbs up. Let me bring in J Bones. What's up, J Bones?
Jay. Say, man, sorry about that cutting off earlier, man. My mom's call. I had to go. I had to cut out. So sorry about that.
Hey, hey fam, where you going, fam? You look how you're going up for skiing. What's going on?
Yeah, man. Oh, he in
Yeah,
Philly? No,
man.
Philly. He in Jersey. He in Jersey. My bad.
Hold on. I might as well show myself. Well, give me 1 second, IP. I'm going to show myself on camera. 1 second.
All right, Thomas.
Man, J
All right,
Bones,
brothers.
where you at? In the freezer?
Jay Bones is showing his face here. What's up, Jay?
Yo, you boys are funny, man. What's up with you guys, man?
Hey man, that was a great stream, J Bones. Thank you for your input, brother.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, IP, man, you did it. You did it, bro. This was a legendary classic, man. This was a legendary classic, man. I just IP, you pulled it off. You pulled it off, man. You really pulled it off. I was actually, I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, how's IP gonna, put everything together? But hey, IP's the magician. I've seen IP do some crazy stuff, but he's really getting it done now.
Oh, there's Thomas.
Got the players up here,
baby.
What's up, Thomas?
Jay Bones look like you're in the North Pole helping Santa get ready for Christmas.
Hey.
Yeah,
Santa
you guys.
Shaka Zulu, baby.
I'm telling you,
The infamous Mr. Demmingham.
Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
there
Yes,
it is.
I'm on
Thomas
camera.
That's a UK brother right there, man. My UK brother.
There we go.
You
Did
ain't
see
moved to
my
the
room?
US.
Did you see my room is scattered with notes? So I've been revising.
Yeah, you ain't moved to the States, man. Next year, he's going to be in the US making big money.
Hopefully,
Lord willing.
brother, hopefully. Yes.
Lord willing, he will definitely. He will be making money, definitely. A lot of money. He'll be a millionaire very soon. Shout out to you, Thomas. Shout out to the brothers in the chat. Derek, where's our wonderful Brazilian ladies?
She actually just said that her cell phone is very bad and she couldn't hear what you were saying. So I'll tell her to log in again.
Okay, thank you, Derek. So let me open up the phone lines.
J Bones, we have to bring a live one in.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. I saw that, man.
Você linda.
So, brothers, what's going on here? You can do a poll in the chat. Oh, is it? Okay. Sorry, brother. I didn't know I could do a poll in the chat. Let me work on that.
Yeah. You can do a poll in the chat, IP. You can do a poll in the chat, yeah.
Okay, let me try and do that now. Hold on. Damn. Okay, sorry, brothers. So, carry on speaking, brothers. Carry on speaking. Let me do this.
Gotcha.
So, brothers, I was just gonna say, man, I have fun tonight, man. I know everybody got their opinions on different pieces of the pies, Latinas, Asian, but in the end, it's all about brothers getting what we want, man, what we choosing to get. it's all about.
Yeah.
Jay Bones just changed his mind. If he's not with his lovely Israeli lady, he'd be like, wait a second, ooh, I like the Japanese. You never know, man. Team Latina could turn Asia, or Team Asia could turn Team Latina. Bottom line is,
Yeah.
man, they're gonna cook for us, they're gonna clean for us, they're gonna take care of us. Ain't like these girls in the West, man. Get your passport, brothers.
Yeah, I wanna add
Preach.
I wanna add on to that, because if you guys notice, Theo was in Brazil less than 48 hours and he turned Team Latina. So anything, dude, anything can happen. I could probably turn Team Asia maybe tomorrow morning.
You drop in Tokyo 48 hours, you're gonna turn Team Asia quick.
I'm
Get
not
yellow fever.
I'm not even going. Yeah, I'm not even going to say anything bad about that. But yo, brothers, we pulled off a great one, man. This was a really, really classic. IP, let me tell you something. There's nothing like your channel, bro. There's nobody out here doing it like you. It's impossible. It's virtually impossible.
Because most of the viewing, J Bones, is from within the states. See, what makes IP's channel very interesting, we got a connection with these British brothers in Europe. You know what I'm saying? So that makes this whole channel, what is it? It's international. You know what I'm saying? It's a global. It's coming from a viewpoint. It's globally, okay? Because most of the channels are done within the states. No, this brother, there's another one at Passport Bros, but they're doing another one in Brazil. But what I'm saying is that you've got this stream that's coming from Europe, and there's not too many of that connection from that viewpoint coming from Europe like that. Back in the States, and then connecting with the other brothers in other countries. Like I said, you got a lot of brothers in the space that are in the States that are well traveled, well educated. You got brothers in Canada connecting in Canada. You got brothers connecting like in Costa Rica, Brazil. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right about that, J Bones.
Hold on, brothers. So, brothers, thank you for the kind words, J Bones. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you. Brothers, I've opened up the polls, so you can now vote. So the polls are open until the stream ends. So you vote only once. Click on Team Asia if you think they won. Click on Team Latina if you feel they won. And let's go. All right. So shout out to Kempachi for the $199 super chat. J Bones is hiding two Latinas in his jacket.
Why hiding from? Why hiding? Why'd you run off? You knew when we were winning. You know Team Asia were winning. Why hiding? Why hiding?
I'm actually in the back of what's his name? I'm in the back of my girlfriend's office. She has an office at her house in the back. Yeah, so I'm actually.
Is it cold?
It gets cold in here. It gets real cold in here. I'm trying to warm it up a little bit. I put some firewood. It might take a few hours or so, but yeah, I'm trying to keep warm.
Okay. Jay, you look like you're commentating a Packer game at Lambeau Field right now.
You do look like
a frozen tundra.
Yeah, it's Chicago. It's Chicago Bears versus Green Bay Packers in here. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, brothers. So I see Sean Camp in the background. Can I bring you in, Sean Camp? Give me a thumbs up, brother. Let me bring in Mr. Sean Camp. How you doing, Sean Camp?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, IP, man, you know I couldn't let the players come in here without me coming in this joint. Got all the players up in the panel, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, what's up?
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm good, man. Excellent stream, bro. Man, it's so hard though, man. I'm not gonna lie. I had my days where I interchange with it, man. Like some days I just got Asian fever, yellow fever, bad. Then I get the Latina heat sometimes. So it's just hard, man. It's really hard to make a decision like which one. But some of the points about the relationships, I will say as far as like I think the Asians are a little more laid back. You're gonna get some drama sometimes with the Latin women. They cool, but sometimes they can get a little feisty, like to argue. You're not really gonna get that with the Asians. They gonna be laid back.
Yes, brother. Yes,
brother. But man, like what I like about the Latin, they more aggressive. Like they'll let you know off the rip. Like if they like you, they gonna come at you. Like sometimes it's kind of hard to read the Asian chicks in that manner. But I mean, of course you can get at them, but the Latin joints, they just gonna be like, yeah, what's up? I want you. Like, what's going on? Like, they gonna come at you. So, but it's, I mean, man, to be honest, man, it's not really a wrong answer for real.
You know what, brothers? What should be happening? We should be marrying as many females as we want. We black men. Back
Hold
in
on,
the day.
brothers. Hold on, brothers. So,
Facts.
Straight facts there, Tony.
brothers, ignore the yes and no options in the opponent options, please. So, if you're for Team Asia, simply click Team Asia. If you're for Team Latina, simply click Team Latina. Why are you brothers clicking yes? Come on,
Yes.
you know, ignore those. Come on, brothers. Like, let's be smart here. So, vote
was an
only one of
option.
those two options, okay?
IP, when is it going to close the poll?
I will close the poll when I end the stream. I think that's fair. Or should I close it like in 20 minutes time? I think it's fair if I close when I end the stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So people can
Yeah.
watch it and see what's going on here. So great stream, brothers. Fantastic stream. Everyone
IP
killed it.
is Chad still here?
Chad is there. Yeah.
Oh man, yo, big brother Chad, listen, I was on the road getting here, and when I saw you took the spot for Team Latina, I said it's a done deal. It's a done deal, man. Chad is a monster. Shout out to our big brother Chad, man. That's the OG right there. That's the
Appreciate
Colombian
it,
OG, man.
I'm going to Brazil at the beginning of February, man. So I'm
That's
trying to
what's
see the
up.
world.
Be like Theo, man. Be like, I'm getting the condo.
Yeah, I'm trying to do 10 days there to check out the vibes and do different things and take in the culture, man.
Hey, I got an advice, man. You know, on the way to Brazil, just go and stop in Vancouver for 10 days.
That's a little bit out the way. I'm already leaving from Miami, man. I got to go all the way west to do that.
Sorry, enjoy yourself, black man. That's all it's all about, man. Enjoying yourself, man. We just having fun up here, fellas. We just having fun, man. I don't care who wins, man. I got me an Asian woman already. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, man, he married. He good. Trust me, he good. He got it all.
Hey,
All I got-
something
all
I
I got
just
was the
discovered
taste.
yesterday, man. Brazil has a lot of Syrian people there, which is crazy.
What?
There's a lot
Yeah.
of Syrian people in Brazil.
Yeah, they moved there after what happened with the because Brazil allowed them to settle in there because of the political strife in their country.
Yeah, I understand that, but there were some there before that.
Definitely.
I didn't understand.
A lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot of Syrians. Oh man.
Yeah,
Serious.
they have Syrian, they have black, they have Japanese, Chinese, they have Portuguese, all in Brazil, which is crazy.
That's wild.
Hey, listen, IP, we deserve points because you know what it is? Brazil is the only place where you can go and get everything at once. We deserve points. Yeah, Brazil's the only place you can go to get. You can get Asian there. You can get to Latino there.
True.
Now, Chad, it's like a Walmart. Chad.
But see, the thing about Brazil, though, brother, y'all need
Great
to know
value.
that's the only country.
Make it a little more high class. Let's call it a Target.
It's good.
Yeah, it's really
A super target. How about
A
a
super target. It's
Nah, Sam's
Costco.
Club, y'all.
Yeah, it's Costco,
Wow.
Sam's Club, bro.
They
Damn,
got
Team
everything.
Asia's running away with it, brothers. In the poll, look at the polls, brothers. Team Asia's running away with
I
it.
know, brother.
Oh.
I'm looking.
not surprised.
I wouldn't have been paying attention. I've just been enjoying everybody's company
But
right now.
Team
Yeah,
Latina's
I'm
catching
enjoying
up.
Yeah, I don't care who wins.
Nah,
man.
Team
Yeah, I don't care
Team
either.
Latina's catching up. We still got time, brothers. We still got time. You know what it is?
It ain't how you
Yo.
start, it's how you finish.
It's how you finish. It's exactly.
It's true.
Exactly, man.
IP end the
It's
stream
not.
now. IP end the
It's
stream
not-
now. End the stream now, IP.
Nah, don't end the stream now. Don't try to run
IP,
away
end the
now,
stream.
Thomas.
Stream now,
Don't
IP.
try to run away, Thomas. Hey, Sean, Uncle Sean, tell him, bro. Uncle Sean, tell him it's not about how many fights you had, it's who you fought. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not about how many fights you had, it's who you fought.
My cousin Muhammad Ali, he knew all about the fight. We know that.
That's true.
Mhm.
Rest in peace to the
Yeah.
greatest of all time. Rest in peace to the
That's
greatest
Definitely
of all
great
time.
of all
Hold
time.
on,
Great
real quick.
fact.
Shout out to Stephen Brown for the $10 super chat. This stream is bomb. I'm Team Latina all day, but them Thai chicks ain't no effing joke, man.
Hey,
I
you
gotta
know,
give them
Your brother was
night.
hey,
Peace,
hey,
IPM bros in the chat. Yes, indeed. Thanks for that, Stephen Brown. Much
hey, Steven
appreciated,
know
bro.
what he talking about. He know what he talking about on that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you, Stephen.
Oh,
Thank you, Stephen.
Sean,
Let me.
Sean. Oh no, IP, go ahead. Sorry, bro.
No, go on, bro.
Yeah, Sean, you've been to Phuket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You did you like it there? Because that was one of my favorite trips.
Oh yeah, I like that. But I'm telling you, man, the sleeper is Shane Ma, man. That's the sleeper.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let me bring in Jaron Patton. I see you, bro. Can I bring you in? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, let me bring in Jaron Patton. What's up, Jaron Patton? How you doing, bro?
Hey, Jeremy, what's up?
How y'all fellas doing?
What's up,
What's
Jack?
going on,
What's
man?
up,
What's
brother?
going on?
What's going on, bro?
Listen up. I'm just gonna be honest with each and every single one of y'all. And I don't care what everybody else says. That I am Team Asia all the way.
Oh no, Jaron, my boy, what's going on?
Jaron, my man,
Jaron switched up
J-Bones.
on us, man. Jaron switched up on us. Come on, Jaron.
Let me say this to you guys. Because like the reason that I am Team Asia, because I always had a thing for Asian people. Like, come on now. I mean, they're human beings just like us, including the women. And J Bones, I have to disagree with you just said earlier about where you mentioned Lucy Liu, because she ain't the only one. Okay, you have Michelle Yeoh, you have the other woman who plays Chun Li from the Street Fighter live action movie, and you have the other chick from Fresh Off the Boat and Crazy Rich Asians, and my homegirl Aquafina. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And all the women in Japan, Korea, China.
Jamie Chen.
Yes.
You got
Miss
Nardine
Universe Japan
Cho.
2020.
Yeah, they're
Miss
good.
Universe Japan 2020 destroys all Latin women. No contest.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
nah,
let me say this to
Thomas
and
done lost his mind now. Thomas is smoking crack.
Hey,
Thomas
no,
been smoking crack now.
no disrespect to any of the brothers, man. I love my
listen.
chick with thighs and hips, man. I can't do Asian girls. I'm sorry.
I can't do it. I can't.
Asian brother, they got
Wait,
a lot of.
hold
I
on,
mean,
man. Hold on,
listen,
brothers. Hold on, brothers. Hold on. You're
Oh
telling me
man,
that
there's
Asian
too
women
much
don't
fun.
have. Hold on. You're telling me that Asian women don't have hips, Chad degree. Is that what you're saying, bro?
Thighs and
Yeah, they
hips.
got hits,
Brother.
man, but them legs
Oh,
ain't
Chad, you ain't been to
Dad.
Thailand, bro. You ain't been to Thailand.
No.
I'm
Hold
going there
on,
next year.
They'll debunk all that.
Sean, hold on for a second. It is a known fact that the Latina sisters are built just like our BW sisters. That's 100%. That's
Pound for
100%.
pound, yeah.
You
Pound
understand?
for pound, yeah. They got
Exactly.
yeah.
But J Bones,
Yeah.
you never met a Blasian sister, Blasian women.
Yeah, that is true. I never met one before. You're right.
Oh, okay.
oh yeah,
I
and I
bet you
wanted to
have.
tell you guys this because like before I had joined this panel and Discover UIP, because while I was on Facebook, I had chatted with some couple of Filipino chicks from Facebook, but I never met them in person. That was back in 20 2010. No, it was back in 2012, 2013, and 2014, 2015. Yeah, I remember that. Like, yeah, because I sometimes I can't help myself because I do have a thing for Asian women. You know what I'm saying? Like I do have a thing for them. You know, like let me say this because this is what really bothers me. Because the only thing that bothers me is people gonna say something negative because I just have like yellow fever or Asian fetish. Like get out of here, please. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't help yourself because you have a preference, okay? Like it's nothing to be ashamed of that you are attracted to them, okay? Like everybody else has a preference. Like Thomas has a preference, and Jay and Tony married to a good woman who was Japanese. I mean, like I said, he found himself a good woman. And to the rest of you guys, I know you guys are some of y'all are team Latinas. Like no disrespect, they're beautiful too. But for me, I prefer like I said, Asian women. Like I have a thing for them. I'm Team Asia all the way. Okay, so like
Okay.
Big Shirley
That's
told
what's
me
up.
about the
Okay.
fetish.
Hold on, brothers. Oh, what was that, Tony?
Big Shirley's the one that said the fetish. Big Shirley's always going to say, "Oh, you got me love. You girls don't need yeah, I don't like 5'2".
Big Shirley. That's so funny. I love Kevin Samuels for
He
that.
said
I'm
Big
sorry,
Shirley.
Big Shirley.
So, hold on, brothers. Shout out to Intellect for the $25 super chat. Disappointing, I'm having to miss this. I'll watch the replay this weekend. Here's a little donation for Team Latina. Love the Mezitas in particular. No matter what team you're representing, take care, all my brothers. Thank you for the support, brother. Much appreciated, bro. Brothers, hit the cash apps, hit the super chat, brothers. Greatly appreciated. So the panel is full right now. I need to drop one or two people. So, Jaron Patton, thank you, brother. I need to drop you real quick. You said your point. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, bro. Who else can I drop? Sean Camp, do you have anything else to say? Can I drop you for 10 minutes and call back in later on? You good, bro?
Oh yeah, bro, I'm good. Hey, AJ Bones, man, stop looking like Darth Bane out this joint. All right, fellas.
All right,
Thank
brother.
you. Thank you,
Hey,
Sean Camp.
Sean.
Much appreciated, bro. Mr. International, I see you. Can you unmute yourself? Let me bring in Mr. International. How you doing, Mr. International? Mr. International, are you there, brother? All right, brother, if you can fix your issue, that'd be great. Let me bring in Dr. Khan real quick. I see you, Dr. Khan. Shall I bring you in with your camera on or off? Give me a thumbs up if I should bring you in right now. Do you want your camera on? I don't want to... Yeah? Yes? Okay, let me bring in Dr. Khan. What's up, Dr. Khan? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful, brother. Thanks for calling in, brother. What was your opinion of this classic stream, brother?
For me, unfortunately, I already had a bias from the start. I'm Team Asia all the way.
Tell us why you're Team Asia. What makes you Team Asia? And tell us specifically what type of Asian woman you like. Is it Japanese, Korean, Chinese? Break it down for us, or even Indian. Go on, bro.
No Indian women. No Indian women on this channel. No.
All right. Go on, Dr. Khan. Dr. Khan, are you there, brother? I frozen up on us. Shout out to Dark Ninja for the $199 super chat. We need East African and West African women. Okay, good idea.
What?
I'm thinking we do East European and East Asian women next. That's gonna be a great one.
East Asian women? Okay.
And
Thomas,
East
you know Miss
European.
Universe is Indian, right?
Oh, he's back.
The new Miss Universe.
Who?
Oh, is
so,
she?
so who? What do you say?
The Miss,
What do you say, Papa
the
John?
new Miss Universe. She's
Yeah.
she's Indian.
Yeah, she's East Indian.
What country?
Oh,
What country?
India.
India.
Yeah, she's bad
Okay.
too.
I need to check her out.
Yeah. Punjab.
Yeah, me too.
Beautiful.
Check her out.
Hey, I'm sorry, fellas. I gotta run, but I hope you guys have a good night. I'll keep watching from my phone.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
straight
Dad.
peace, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Be well.
Mr. Dr. Khan with the suit, looking sharp, brother.
Yeah.
Can you answer my question,
Yep.
bro? Why are you Team Asia? And what type of Asian women are you into? Is it Japanese, Chinese, Korean? Break it down for us, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm saying that the reason I'm Team Asia is basically because I'm a marriage-minded man, and I feel like Asian women are the more homely type of women. They have this aura of that that the home can be well kept, that the marriage can be well kept, and that they strive to make sure there's no drama.
Right.
And I say, for me, the top Asian women are Japanese, and I have to thank Dio and Brother Tony for make sure that they're the greatest salesmen of Japanese women, even though I already like them. But shoot, they make sure they took me to shut up and take my money mode when it came to Japanese women. Let's make sure of that.
Okay, brother. And what type of Asian woman are you into? Is it Japanese, Chinese,
No,
Korean?
Yeah, I said Japanese one.
Okay, my brothers love the Japanese. No one brother says Chinese or Korean. It's always Japanese, It's weird, but thank you.
Brother, it's Miss Universe 2020. I'm obsessed over that woman. Brother, have you seen her? Have you seen Have you seen the first runner in Miss Japan, Miss Universe 2020? Her, the winner, even Miss Universe Japan 2015. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, mixed race Japanese woman. I know, bro. Lord, when we go out there to Japan, we're gonna be kings out there. I'm telling you, man. Brothers, you're gonna be kings out there in Japan. Real talk. Shout out to Dr. Khan. Thank you, brother. Shout out to let me put you on mute, Dr. Khan. Shout out to Levatrus Robinson for the $5 super chat. I would to see a stream between IP and Kevin Samuels. Who knows, brother? Who knows? That might come next year. Who knows, brother? I can't tell the future, but that may come next year. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, Levatrus, for your support. Thank you, brother. Let me bring in Mr. Crimson King. Let me drop Dr. Khan. Mr. Crimson King, are you okay? Can I bring you in? Give me a thumbs up. Let me bring in Crimson King. What's up, Crimson King? How you doing, brother? You on mute? Let me unmute. You on mute, bro? I see you munching that fish and chips.
No, this is roast. I'm hungry.
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm good. J Bones, don't let them do you like that, man. You look like Morpheus from the Matrix, man.
Yo, brothers. Yo, IP, the brothers in the live chat was roasting me, man. I'm gonna get you guys back, man. My brother, Wealth Engineer, I'm gonna get you, big bro. I'm gonna get you, man.
But
so Crimson King, who do you side with, Team Latina or Team Asia? And tell us why, brother.
Honestly, I'm Team Beautiful Woman. I mean, that's just me. But
you gotta pick one, bro. You gotta pick one in this stream, brother.
But if I had to choose, I'm Latina.
And why is that?
They curvy as hell, man. I'm sorry. Like when I was in high school, like, as a matter of fact, you know what? Just this past semester, I saw like a Latino. I think she was Brazilian. I tried to shoot my shot, but she had a boyfriend already. But man, I'm sorry. Like they had it. I'm sorry. They just got it. But
okay. So when it comes to Latina women, who's your preference? Is it Brazilian women, Argentinian women, Ecuadorian women, Panamanian women? Let us know, brother.
No, personally Brazilian, but I have never dated one. But I like others.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you for that, Crimson King. Maybe that may sway some votes for Team Latina in the polls, but Team Asia are still running away with it. We shall see. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, Crimson King. Let me bring in Mr. Conrad Grant. Give me a thumbs up, Conrad Grant, if I can bring you in. Conrad Grant, can you hear me, brother? Conrad, can you hear me, bro? I don't want to bring you in if you don't want to be on camera. Okay, let me bring you in, Conrad Grant. Right. Thank you. Yep. Mr. Conrad Grant, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, IP?
What's going on, Conrad, man? The legend. I always say three things, brother. Three things in this world are certain: death.
I'm doing wonderful,
taxes.
Man. I'm doing great.
Oh, you got lag. Oh, no worries, bro. You cut me off. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Welcome, Conrad Grant. Welcome.
Conrad, are you in Costa Rica?
You in Costa Rica, Conrad? Conrad, you got some lag on you, bro. Are you on that AOL internet as well, Conrad?
If his internet is that bad, he's definitely in Costa Rica.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me fix this thing real quick.
Okay. Thank you, Conrad. Let me put you on mute. Let me drop off Crimson King. Thank you, Crimson King. Thank you, brother. You had some. Now, let me bring in Ron T. Ron T, are you there, brother? I see you in the background. Your camera's on. Can I bring you in with your camera on? Give me thumbs up. No? Okay, then turn your camera off. Turn it off. Let me bring in Ron T. What's up, Ronti? How you doing, brother?
Hey, brothers, how you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm excellent.
Fantastic, brother. Who are you siding with tonight on this stream?
Man, you know I gotta side with my boy J Bones. All the
Yeah.
way.
And why is that, brother?
Man, I've been talking to this one Brazilian girl. Woo! Dude, she had me scared, bro. She had me scared, bro. I was quaking, bro. I was like, man, I don't want to be a father. I'm too young. Ah! Oh God. I was like, oh my gosh.
Okay, Ronti. Out of all the Latina women available to you around the world, what's your preference? Is it Brazilian women, Argentinian women, Peruvian women, etc., etc.?
I would say Colombian, Venezuelan, um, Brazilian, or Peruvian.
Very interesting. Okay, no Costa Rican women, no Taishas, no Taishas, no, bro.
I don't have enough experience with that realm of women.
Okay, no problem, brother. Thank you, Ron T, for your contributions to the stream. Thank you, brother. Do you have anything else you want to speak on?
No, sir. I just want to say, hey, keep voting Team Latino.
Oh dear. Okay, thank you for that, Ron T. Much appreciated, brother. Hold on, brothers. Shout out to Balao Jalao for the $10 super chat. Late to the stream, but I'll replay it. Team Latina always. Okay, thank you for that, Balao Jalao. Much appreciated, bro, for your support. Thank you, bro. Brothers, hit the cash up as well. Super chats, greatly appreciated. Thank you, brothers. So let me bring in Miss International. Miss International, can you turn your camera on in the background? Yeah, let me bring you in, bro. How you doing, Miss International? Yo, bro, I can't hear you, man. We can't hear you, brother. Miss International, we can't hear you, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening there. You're on that AOL stimulus as well, bro. Sorry, brother. Try and fix that, Miss International, and I'll bring you in later on, okay? Let me bring in Mr. Wealth Engineering. Give me a thumbs up if I should bring you in with your camera on. You okay with that, brother? Okay. Let me bring in Wealth Engineering, the legend, my Canadian, the King of Montreal, we'll call him.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? How are you guys doing?
All good, brother. How are you?
Very good, very good. Man, this stream is forever classic, man. And Team Asia did a good job defending the Asian pride and the Asian women. You made it difficult. You made it difficult, guys. I was listening earlier. I couldn't chat, and then later I came on the chat. Me personally, um, visually, I'm more attracted to Team Latina. I got to side with my brother J Bones here, and yo, nice to meet you, J Bones. Even though it's under those circumstances, but nice to meet you anyway, man. But yeah, so sorry, Tony. Sorry, Team Asia.
No problem,
If
brother.
if we have to vote, and
No problem.
I think the chat is already choosing Team Asia anyway. I'll side with Team Latina. But to me, Team Latinos are like Blade. Like, you remember Blade? It's like the best. It has the best of not all the advantage, none of the inconvenience. And I think to me, that's what Team Latina is. But I agree. I agree. If you're like a family man, if you looking to have a stable family, you got to factor that like hot temper from the Latinos. But to me, that's what makes it exciting. I like that excitement and that caliente, that passion, la pasión. They bring that in the bed, so they keep it interesting. They keep the household with fire, and so I guess it's how much of that can you handle with the inconvenience of, okay, it's not always going to be not no drama, but yeah, man, body wise, bed wise, I was hoping to have that Brazilian woman to speak on that, but Yeah, going back to your question, which Latinas that I'm interested in, Brazilian, Colombian, and then I would say third Venezuela. I love their hair, man. Their hair, this like that butter smooth skin. Oh man, these are like kryptonites for me, my friend.
Okay, thank you
We
for
should
that,
do a
Wealth
stream
Engineering.
Asian and Filipino.
Just a quick side note too. My favorite Asians are actually Malaysian. I dated a Malaysian woman, and wow, she was almost looking like a Latina. But yeah, but exactly the same thing. She has like that butter smooth skin with the thick long hair, long black hair. I think that's definitely what I like the most in women. Sorry.
Okay, so brother, you're telling me that Malaysian women are checking for brothers?
Well, I haven't traveled in Malaysia, but when I went in Toronto, I met some. Yeah, man, they were down because it's funny because to them you're exotic, right? And then for me they are exotic. So it's like so it's like hey, exotics always attracts. And then for me, yeah, I would say actually one of my top three best looking women I've dated was Malaysian, and she was tall too. She was tall Malaysian woman with a lot of Asian features, but with that Latina body. It was definitely the best mix I've seen. But visually, I would have to side with Team Latina. Sorry, guys.
Okay,
I
thanks
think
for that, Wealth Engineering. I need to drop you off, Wealth Engineering, and bring in a new person. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, bro. Thank you. Let me bring in Seattle Sideshow. Can you turn your camera on in the background, please? Chad the Great, can you turn your camera on in the background, please, as well? Just so I know you're not trolls. Yeah, Chad, you're verified. Seattle Sideshow, you're verified as well. Let me bring in the Seattle Sideshow to speak on this. How you doing, brother?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
All
How's it
good, bro.
going?
How are you?
Good, good. Man, this is a fire stream. We got we got some heavy hitters on here.
Yes, indeed, bro. Yes, indeed. So what
Council.
side are you taking, brother?
Oh man, it's obvious. Seattle, Washington, right on that border of Canada. I had a lot of Asians from Vancouver come down up there in the Pacific Northwest. I went to the University of Washington, pretty much all Korean. So I had a lot of Korean interactions, Chinese, shoot. And I actually, to be honest, I want to say my dating experience is probably the best with Japanese, but the Koreans, you want to talk about the spice? As far as Asians go, in my experience, yeah, if you want to party and kick it, you get some Koreans together, the men or the women, they know how to get down, the Koreans, especially in the karaoke bars and whatnot. But just team Asian all the way. I would say though, I've got great experiences with Brazilians. When I was in Seattle, my homeboys were Brazilian. They brought their Brazilian friends around. Great people. When I was kind of down and out there, they had my back. Awesome people. And I was in Mexico for a little bit, so I've got some Latina experience too. But look, y'all, the whole thick thing is a little overrated to me because look, it looks good when you looking at it, but when they on top of you, it's you can be kind of getting smushed. You know what I'm saying? And have fun trying to pick them up. Have fun trying to. You can't do that with most Latina chicks. And keep it 100. Y'all know y'all ain't picking most of them girls up because it just ain't happening. So I'm Team H all the way.
Okay, bro. Speak about your experience with Japanese women in Seattle. You said it wasn't too good. Tell us why it wasn't too good with Japanese women, and tell us why your experiences with Korean women were a lot more better. But let's talk about Japanese first.
Oh no, I'd said that I preferred my dating experience with Japanese women in Seattle.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Why did you prefer them, brother?
Well, because the Koreans, they're more fun, but they're way more westernized. Like, and in the ones in America too. Now, University of Washington is a hub for Asian students. They got their own little library there on campus. A lot of the endowment comes from overseas. It's a huge Asian influence there at the University of Washington, so it's a great place to, kind of network and stuff. So my roommates were Asian and Korean, and but the Koreans are more westernized. Like every time I was around them, they like bring up, especially the men. And I told them I was born in Ohio. Oh, so LeBron? You like basketball? You like that typical back to the thousands white boy talk. You'll get with a lot of Korean men. But the Koreans are, they're good for fun, but relationships and stuff. I also heard another brother here on YouTube, Kitagakure Jones. He talked on this too last year, and he said the Korean women are fun but wife material. That Western influence is very strong, so you kind of got to be careful with how you vet them. That's my experience, at least, compared to Japanese. Japanese women seem to be more, even when in Seattle, they kept true to their culture more than the Koreans and even the Chinese. And
Okay.
Chinese women, I would say, are more prone to racism, but that's my experience.
Okay. Thanks for that, brother. Shout out to. So you want to say something? Who wants to speak?
No, I was just gonna say I lived in Korea for a year, man. I used to be married to one, so I know what you mean about the Korean.
You were married to one, Tony.
Yeah, man, for a short time, man. Just like a few years, but I had my experience with Korea in general. In fact, I can speak a little Korean too.
Oh wow!
Oh
Damn.
wow!
What's
Wow,
up?
Tony, we
That's what's
never,
up,
yeah,
Tony.
Yeah,
Tony,
we
we
didn't
never
know
knew
that.
that. I never knew that.
Yeah,
I never knew.
yet.
Yeah, we never knew that.
I
You
knew
were.
a Korean. It was a Korean woman at college at University of Washington. That was in my class. I was married to a black man. She was straight from
They
Korea
are the
too.
hot ones in Asia, though. They're the spicy ones. Those tempers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wow! Didn't know that, Tony. Wow, you learn something new every day, I guess. Shout out to Almighty Ree for the $5 super chat. Why didn't you ask about anti-blackness in their respective communities? Good point there. Okay, that's a good point. We could have packed in Team Asia in a backward on question one. The polls are still open, so people are still voting. Let me know if there's problems with the polls, but I see it on my stream. Brothers, let's speak about anti-blackness amongst Latin communities and Asian communities, especially amongst the women. Is that a big factor we should take into account? I believe it is, but Thomas, Tony, J Bones, J Takashi,
I
speak on
think
that, brothers.
I think IP. Let me take that first. We actually did cover it technically. I don't know if Team Asia did cover it, but on our side as Team Latina, we definitely covered it because 2 points, IP. Historically in America, even through the civil rights movement, whenever times was heavy and we needed soldiers on the front line, the Latinos were always next to us. I mean, you can even find some of them in the Nation of Islam. So that's always been there. The second part of that, some of the people that used to recruit and actually putting money and basically build sort of donation funds towards Dr. King when he was alive, rest in peace to the great Dr. King, Martin Luther King, was the Latinas. Also, to basically end on point, anti-blackness, I would actually say, I would think Team Latina, we would take that because when you go into South America, I mean, Jamaicans built the infrastructure for Costa Rica, so you can't get any more black than that. That's something. Shout out to our brother Conrad Grant. Jamaicans literally built the whole infrastructure in Costa Rica, and when you go into Colombia, you have black people there. Brazil has 50 million black people that live there. You don't get any more black than that. There's more black people that live in Brazil than live here in America. A lot of people actually didn't know that. Is there some sentiment of anti-blackness? Yeah, definitely. I mean, Argentina has a very bad um, historical feat when it comes to black people. I mean, at one point in time, they cleaned out their whole entire black population there.
Correct.
Rest in peace to our brothers and sisters that died over there. But I think Team Latino would definitely take that because one thing to end off IP before Team Asia takes it. Remember one thing: there is something called Afro Latinas. There's nothing called Afro Asians. Team Latina, we the best. Team Asia looks like they need a rest.
No. There are Afro Asians, brother. I gotta correct you on that, bro.
Actually, yes, there are Afro Asians in the Philippines. Definitely,
Yes.
yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Okay. Anyone from Team Asia want to speak on that?
Yeah.
As well?
So the thing is this, and like I said earlier in the stream, there's black all over Latino, all over South America, except Argentina did exterminate us when they didn't need us anymore. I mean, there was just as many blacks in Argentina as there were in Brazil, but they exterminated us. A lot of them escaped to Brazil as they were doing their extermination. So Yeah, they're all over the place. We've been everywhere. But to talk on Asia for the anti-blackness, from my experience in Asia, I think Chinese are probably the worst out of all of them because they have, they have a powerful culture, right? So, in fact, I was watching this stream the other day where, Chinese brothers over there dating Chinese women were getting beat up by Chinese people for dating a Chinese woman. And I think, matter of fact, that was on your stream, IP, about China. The brother was talking about the other day. And so I've always thought that, I mean, I've dated Chinese girls, but I always think that they are less inclined to understand us than, say, the Japanese. Koreans are kind of in the middle. Japanese are the best at understanding us, but Chinese, they have so many kind of people, so you can't just say all Chinese are like that. But the experience that you see with them going over to Africa, exploiting Africans, basically the Chinese man to me is a new white man in Africa. So that's they're exploiting us big time. So I don't know what he meant by we could have packed in Team Asia in the backwood on question one. I'm not sure what he meant by that. But
I think he's trying to say that teenagers is probably more anti-black than Latin communities. I think that's what he's referring to. But you're right.
If that's the case, brother, how come in Japan black culture is celebrated? Look at the beauty pageants. Who are they won by? Japanese
in
black
Japan,
women.
I can't say that in Japan. Japan anti-black with Asian. I mean, black. No, Japanese love us. In Japan, they truly do love us. Korea, they like us and hate us at the same time. I mean, I lived in Korea. Like I was married to Korean before, so they will either go one way or the other. But Japanese, they don't really care what you are, and they love the brothers over there. So for people who, to me, who've never lived in Japan and don't even speak Japanese, it's kind of hard if they're going to come up and just kind of assume that Japan is like that because it's not. Just listen to a guy who lived here 11 years plus and who speak the language. And Theo's in the same boat.
Thank you. Great response there, brothers. Thank you. Shout out to King Disney Mac for the 35 ZAR super chat. Sorry, Team Latina, I'm going rogue ninja. Low STD rates, good hygiene. Sexual ninjutsu trained waifus. Plus Japan is safer. Feel spot facts. Thanks for that, brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ransom McKiss. Yeah.
I did want to just touch this real quickly. I talked with Sean Davis earlier before we had that stream. He told me a brother that he knew was getting married to a Taiwanese woman, and we know nothing about them. That's a whole nother category of Asian women which we know nothing about. Taiwanese women.
I heard
so
about.
I just wanted to point that out.
We used to have a base
I've got
in Taiwan.
some experiences with them in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, Seattle. Go on, Tony.
No, I was saying that we have one of our good friends. He's in the group, by the way. His name is Joseph Wynn. He was stationed in Taiwan. He was stationed, in fact, you'd love to get him on the stream. He was stationed everywhere: Korea, Thailand, Vietnam. He was in Taiwan when we had bases over there. And I thought Taiwanese were running away from brothers. He's like, nah, they love brothers in Taiwan too.
What?
And no, they look better than the Chinese girls on mainland too. By the way, they're taller, a little bit darker. They look better, and they got better class too. If you ask me.
In Taiwan, brother, can you get me in touch with that brother, please, Tony, as soon as possible? Tony, please.
Yeah, I'll let him know that you because you definitely want to have him up there. He's got game. This brother's got game when it comes to.
Yeah, we didn't know about that.
Yeah,
I need to check out Taiwanese women. I need to check them out.
Taiwan isn't Taiwan a province of China or something like that, right? Unless I'm mistaken.
Well, they've been going through a lot with them for years. It's kind of like British and Hong Kong. So they've been going through a lot with them for a long time. But what Tony's saying is 100% true because even here, the Taiwanese women, they check for brothers heavy.
In New York, J Bones.
On the East Coast, period, they check for brothers heavy.
They look better. You can tell they look better.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing though. No offense, everybody has their preference, but IP, you would rather much more. I think you would love the Taiwanese girls a lot more. They're more super brown skin. A lot of them tend to be real brown skin. They kind of color. They kind of they're a lot taller, and they kind of they're more like Theo's color. I mean, Theo and Tony's color. They're a lot more like brown skin. So yeah, you would definitely love them a lot more.
This is news to me. Oh my goodness, that's a new chapter I need to
Yeah,
open
I've
up,
got
brothers.
great. Yeah, I got great experience in Seattle. It was a near the University of Washington. Again, it was a Taiwanese bar, not far from the Korean bar, on the avenue in Seattle.
Ab,
And
baby.
oh yeah, you know about the
Taiwanese.
Ave, yeah, you know about.
Seattle.
But anyways, it was I used to hang out in there from time to time, and the best way I can explain Taiwanese people in general are they're like Chinese, but the cool ones, like the ones that are actually way more friendly, way more open. They're not cold. It's almost like they're a mix between. It's almost like if you took the Chinese culture and threw in like some Southeast Asian vibes to it. They're just more warm, way more chill. And one of my homeboys who was going to college there at UW ended up getting engaged to a Taiwanese chick, and I met him through her.
Japan, too.
So
They act
yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot, too.
Yeah, they're real chill. I have nothing but good experiences with Taiwanese people out there as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Reach out to me directly on IG, Seattle. I just want to speak to you more about it. Okay, brother. Thank you,
All right,
Seattle
cool.
Soft Joe. Shout out to Ransom McKissick for the $2 super chat, for the $2 super sticker. Thank you, Ransom. Much appreciated, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some intel about Taiwanese women. I never even
Yeah,
thought
we
about
got
them,
to
be
now.
honest. Yeah, definitely. Let me bring in Chad the Great. Turn your camera off, brother. I see you. Unless you want it on. Okay. Miss International, can you turn your camera on just so I can? Yeah, let me bring you in, Miss International. Is it working now, bro? No, bro. Sorry, brother. We can't hear you, Miss International. I don't know what's up today, bro.
Yo, Mr. International, you got to get off that Boost Mobile AOL Metro PCS situation, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. He's been having, but you know, it's funny because back in the day, Mr. International, you never had any problems coming up here. What's going on? Yeah, you got to get
We
away
need,
from that.
yeah, we need your voice in this topic, Mr. International. So if you
Yeah.
can try and fix it, maybe restart your phone or update your phone. I don't know what phone you have, but please fix it, bro. Okay. Let me bring in Chad the Great. What's up, Chad the Great? How you doing, brother?
I'm back, man. I got 20 minutes to burn.
Wonderful, brother. Wonderful. Awesome. So I'm gonna stay on for 10 more minutes. So the streams are still open. I see Team Asia is still running away with it. So brothers, you can still vote. And then I will announce the winner tomorrow in the Facebook group, Discord, and IG and Twitter. But it looks like Team Asia is gonna win this. So brothers, call in. We've got 3 more spaces in the panel for brothers to chime in on this topic. While we do that, let me roll to Dr. Khan. Can you turn your camera on in the background, brother? Just so I know you're not a troll. Yeah, thank you, brother. Turn it off. Let me bring in Dr. Khan as well. So we got 3 more spaces in the chat, brothers. So okay, that's fine. If no one calls in, that's fine. Let me go to everyone for one last closing statement. So let me start off with Jay Bones. Do you have any last closing statements, brother?
IP, man, you know, I think you're the greatest, man. You know, shout out to you, big bro. I think you're the greatest. I think personally, you know, Thomas Demaham and Tony Berry are cheaters, but I'm just saying maybe that's just me.
How they cheat?
Well, I got some things on my mind, but I'll keep it for later. But you know, I think
Jay Bone, did you think it was rigged? Do you think it was rigged?
Of course it was rigged. It was definitely rigged.
It was not rigged. It was not
IP.
rigged.
Listen to me carefully. I'm gonna put something in there. IP's working for y'all.
Nah,
IP's working for y'all. Yeah, I'm telling you, IP's working. Listen,
I was neutral in this stream. Come on, I was so neutral.
There are some fish and chips. There's some fish and chips in the back. I can smell it. I can smell some fish and chips in the back, man. But yo, IP man, God bless you, man. Shout out to you, big bro. I got an idea, IP. I got an idea. I'm just gonna put this out there, but I want a round 2. I want a round 2. I want a rematch. I want a rematch.
Round 2, 40 over.
I want a rematch. I picked something. Hold on, Thomas. IP something special happened here today. I want to show you boys something very interesting. I don't believe Team Asia won. Here's the reason why I don't believe Team Asia won. If you really think about it, hold on for a second, Thomas. I know you boys over there think hold on for a second. I want to show y'all something very interesting. Wealth Engineering, when he first got here, he said something very interesting, or he super chatted. He said, does super chats count as votes? If we're counting super chats as votes,
IP,
we
No,
clean
this guy's trying to
Team
deceive
Asia
you.
out completely.
IP, he's trying to
no,
deceive you. IP, he's
I'm
trying to
no,
deceive
That's
you.
true,
man.
Jay.
listen.
That's
Look what he's
true.
doing.
I'm just saying.
No.
Listen.
IP,
If hold on,
IP.
Thomas, hold on. If Team Asia is as popular as we think it is, how come Team Latina was sending in more super chats? IP, count the numbers. I can count to
IP,
you. I can
IP, don't
hold
listen
on,
to him.
Thomas, hold on. I can count that Team Latina brought in more than at least $200 for tonight. I can count that. Now let's
That
count how
doesn't
much
matter.
team. I'm just
That doesn't
saying,
matter.
if you boys are
That
so
doesn't
popular,
matter.
how come we got more money coming
That
in
doesn't
then? I'm just going to
matter.
say.
That doesn't
But
matter. That doesn't.
Straight
listen,
Look at the
facts.
number
Straight
ones
facts.
and twos.
exactly.
Look,
Hold on.
that doesn't matter. That doesn't
Thomas,
matter.
Thomas, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, Thomas.
You're
I want to
making
say
excuses.
something.
But one
Listen,
thing about Bones is the rules were not put to include the super chats. That's the issue.
Exactly.
If they were from the beginning, then you would have got more money from Team Asia.
Okay, listen. We got two situations here. There is gonna be a round two. IP, we got to do it. We got to do we got to do a rematch. We got to
There'll
do
be
a
a round
rematch.
two. There'll be a round two next year.
That
So
should
when
be that should be after the after summer.
Yeah, after
Round two.
summer. So when people have traveled more,
Yeah,
hopefully the
yeah.
travel restrictions have gone down next year. So then there'll be around two, probably around June, July. But there'll be more versus streams. So I'm looking to do Team Asia and Team Eastern European women next. So that'll be next year.
Let me finish. Yeah, let me finish off. All right, so basically, I want to thank Tony Berry, our big brother here. I want to thank Derek Taylor, our big brother here. I want to thank all the OGs, man. We're very lucky to have guys like yourself around, Theo, Tony, and Derek Taylor, and of course Uncle Sean Davis. One request to the big brothers, though, you guys got to make yourself a little bit much more accessible to us, because what I started to notice in the Facebook group, that a lot of the younger brothers, we're going to need guidance to get through this thing. Tony is 100%. We're talking to Tony all the time. But guys like Derek Taylor, we're going to need your help. A lot of the younger brothers, we're going to need to start talking to you a little bit much more. So if you guys can make yourself much more, accessible to us, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a little bit of knowledge goes a long way. But I want to thank the OGs, man. Shout out to big brother Tony and Theo. We kept it clean, IP. We did a great job. At no malice, everything was just completely fun. And, we got a lot done. Shout out to our brothers, the usual suspects, Sean Camp. Shout out to my brother, Mr. International. I don't know what's going on with his feed or his internet tonight, but shout out to our brother Sean Camp, Sean M, Sean Davis, all the Seans, Kingu, Joshua Epps, Ronald Taylor, our brother Chad the Great. He's the greatest. And it's cool that IP cheated for Team Asia. I'm just, I just gonna leave it at that. But whatever, it's cool.
All right, thanks for that. Go on, Thomas.
IP knew which side is the winning side. He's on the winning side. It's clear as day, J Bones. He knows. He knows. Asian women are the real deal. I'm sorry, brother, man. They can't see the. One day you'll see, J Bones. One day, I'll make sure. I will make sure that you see the light one day. You too, Derek Taylor. Asian women are the real deal.
I saw the light.
Look at brother Tony. He's looking like 30, yet he's 59. Man's happy.
Thanks, brother. see, Derek got that Latvian thing going on too.
That's Eastern European right there, though.
But IP, thank you very much, man. Another classic, another legendary live stream. This is probably one of the best live streams you've ever done, brother. Big up to all the kings, Team Asian, Team Latino. Well done, brothers. Big up to all the kings who always support this channel as well. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Thomas. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you, Thomas. Let me go to what's his name? Dr. Khan. Do you have any closing statements at all?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, brother.
Yeah, I just want to clarify some things first, because my computer was a little bit messed up. But yeah, I definitely have Team Asia, and I'm definitely for Japanese women, because mostly not only because they're homely, but also because I feel that they exude femininity. And like I said, when it comes to Dio and Tony, they were the best salesmen when it comes to Japanese women in their streams. So I really have to thank you on that. And when it comes to anti-blackness, when it comes to things, you can have an argument for Asia, but I have seen instances when Asians helped us out, like when Chinese Americans helped out with the Black Panthers, for one thing. I just found out that the Japanese government during World War II, if you want to talk about Nation of Islam, they were actually bigger funding the Nation of Islam during World War II, so that was a crazy thing. So, but regardless of whether or not you choose Asia or Team Latina or Europe or Africa, I just want brothers to have that relationship part of health, wealth, and relationships settled down. And with your space IP, I hope that gets to it real good. And keep your head up. I know you've been through a little bit rough times, but you get through it. And that's all I need to say.
Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, Dr. Khan. Thank you. Let me go to Chad the Great. Do you have any closing statements, brother? You're on mute, brother.
Oh, shout out to my guy Jay Bones, man. He came through looking like a ski instructor tonight. I wanted to say, actually, there's over 90 million people in Brazil that consider themselves black. So that's the second largest population of black people in a concentrated area in any country. Great stream tonight, man. You guys gave out some great info. Like I said, man, I hope you guys stay up and making sure you're healthy and taking care of yourselves, man.
Thank you for that, Chad the Great. Much appreciated, brother. Let's see. Mr. Derek Taylor, do you have any closing statements at all, brother?
Yeah, definitely. Big shout out to you, IP. I mean, again, this channel, this stream was another phenomenal gem. You know, it will definitely go down in the history books for sure. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, there really isn't. I think they're both winners, actually, to be honest with you. You know, because really, you just want a quality woman that's going to be on your purpose, that's going to you know, have your back. And either one, Asian, Latina, you know, you can go both ways and you'll get that, I believe. It's all about who you're with. As long as they're not westernized and they're not about this movement over here, you know. So you know, that's huge. But shout out to my boy Tony, my boy Thomas Demingham, you know, my boy Jay Bones there, even though he reporting from the North Pole right now, commentating on that ski game. But looking dap as usual. You know, all the Sean's out there and everybody else that's been a part of this movement, man. It's just been huge and it's just going to continue to get bigger. You know, I'd like to I talked to you, IP, about doing a stream on some topics, and you know, we'll talk about that more, but most likely it'll be probably the first quarter of next year. You know, we'll talk about residual income, you know, how cats can get out here and build that wealth, like, you know, on a residual monthly basis. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just, you know, picking the right woman that's going to respect you for who you are as a man and be on your purpose. So I think either way, you can't go wrong as long as you don't pick a Keisha from the block.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Thank you for that, Derek Taylor. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you so much. Let me go to Mr. Tony Berry. Do you have any closing statements, brother?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody on the panel, man. Thank you, Derek T, to be up here, man. Thank you, brother. Brother out in Wisconsin, get ready to see him in Vancouver next month. I want to thank Sean Davis up there, man. You know, Sean from Big Fan City. Thomas Demingham, who will be in the United States next year making big money. Jay Bones, man, you know, you were beautiful, man. You know, I like the way you got up here and you just straight up going on with your Latinas, brother. You's a real brother, man. Real brothers. You know, everybody is. But, you know, Jay Bones, man, you can't not think about this brother. All right. See you up here, like brothers up here, Miami, kicking it. Wealth Engineering was up in here. Nice. We had DC, Sean Camp, I call him DC. And of course, IP for putting together such a beautiful platform up here, man. I just want to say, like Derek said, man, you know, look, it's all good, man. You know, hey, we love Latinas, we love Asians. When I was a kid growing up, I was in love with Latina. That was actually my second love. Asian was my first, but you know, Latina's my second. You know, when you grow up in Philly, you got all these fine Puerto Ricans walking around. They look good, you know. But the you know, like I was saying earlier, man, it's like they got the bodies, but they got to be able to maintain those bodies. To me, it's just that I've been with so many these different women. I just know that the bodies are just not maintainable. Maybe any woman, but they just seem to me like when I was growing up in Philly, they age quick. You see in 1 year they're 18, they're looking beautiful. The next term you turn around, they got two kids, they're 25. They look like they're 40. You like what happened? You know, so that was my thing with that. But you know, it's all good. I mean, we can choose who we want. You know, hell, if I wasn't married to a Japanese, maybe I might be married to a Latina. You know, but from Brazil or Colombia, right? Because I know they keep themselves in shape. You know, it's all about being in shape, man. It's all about how the women are taking care of you. And we all know that both Latinas and Asians will take care of their man. That's for sure. The problem that you brothers got to watch out for in the U.S. And I'm crazy about these women still, Mexicans. But a lot of these Mexican girls want to be like sisters, and that's they're going the wrong way. They want to be cool. They think they're cool. They want to be hard like the black girls or the PWs. And man, they're dropping every day. They're just getting lower and lower. So, brothers, get your passports. Get over, go to their country. Get you a real one. You get your real Mexican in Mexico City, you're gonna be set for life. Or Monterey, Chihuahua, wherever you want to get them from. They got a lot of beautiful women in Mexico, in Mexico. Get down there and get those Latinas. Start with Mexico. Work your way all the way down to Argentina if that's what you want to do. But never sleep on Asia, brothers. Don't sleep on Asia. That's all I gotta say, man. Thanks, brothers.
Thanks for that, brother. Brother Tony Berry, much appreciated, brother. Thank you to every person in the live stream panel. I will say, brothers, I just plugged in my social media platforms there, the Facebook group, the Twitter, the IG, you know, and the Cash App as well. So follow me on those platforms, send me a DM if you want to reach out to me directly. And of course, support the channel via the Cash App and Super Chat, brothers. That'd be greatly appreciated. Cash App is open 24/7. If you're new to this channel via the stream, hit the subscribe button, you know, and when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell to always and all notifications so you never miss a post, upload, or live stream from me. Much appreciated, brothers. This has been a great stream, classic upon classic. So thank you, brothers, for those who cash out, super chat, every panel member. You're all awesome brothers. You're all fantastic brothers. Much appreciated, brothers. So tomorrow we have the Estonian live stream, but that's cancelled. I have to reschedule that to a different day. So I will see what I can do tomorrow. It may be an off day, or I might try and fit in a stream tomorrow night. So watch that space. Give me some time to think about that, brothers, today on this cold Saturday in the UK. Much thanks for you, brothers. It's been a great stream. So I
IP, can I say one more
officially
quick thing?
announce. Go on, Derek.
I just want to say it's so beautiful to see Thomas' face and Jay Bones' face, you know, finally to put a face with a name, or I'm sorry, name and voice. So much respect to you, brothers, for showing up like that. I mean, Jay, we still don't know who you are right now, bro, but you're looking good. Either way, you're looking good. Yeah.
Thank you, brother. So as I was saying, I can officially announce that looking at the numbers, Team Asia has won by 52% to 46%. So well done to Team Asia, consisting of Tony Berry, Thomas Demihin, and Jay Takashi. Well done, brothers. Congratulations. We will have this stream again next year, middle of next year or third quarter, just when everyone's traveled again. More people have been to Japan, been to South America, got more intel. I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, let's congratulate our winners in the chat. Welcome, brothers.
And
Well done.
visited them this year.
Well done. All right. Someone's got me in the background, so can you please mute me, please? So this was not rigged. It's impossible because I sent the questions to everyone at the same time in our group chat. I was very neutral. This was definitely not rigged. I want to recount. This isn't the U.S. elections, man. This isn't no Donald. That's not happening, bro.
I just want to know how much Tony Berry paid you, bro. That's all I want to know. I want to know how much Tony paid you.
J Bones, it was me. It was me.
Oh, it's
It
Thomas.
was me. He's a UK brother. He knows. I swayed him to the right side. It took a little.
He showed up at Heathrow in a Learjet, brother.
Oh wow.
Man said recount, man. Like it's a US election, man. This isn't Donald Trump up here, man. So, brothers, no recounts happening, man.
Donald Trump.
Please
No
don't
recounts,
try and
brother. It was
please
not
don't
rigged.
try and
It was
overtake
fair.
the White House. Don't try and overtake the White House, brothers. You know.
I would say though, IP. You know what's funny? We came very strong with Team Latina because I've sniffed around the channel. There's a lot of Asian support here. Team Asia has huge support. So I'm even surprised we did 4652. I'm very surprised. So to the brothers that showed up to support Team Latina, man, thank you guys so much, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, I thought Team Asia was gonna clean us out. I thought those boys was gonna clean us out completely. I really did. Yeah. Because IP's channel has huge Asian support. So shout out to
Where do you get that Team Vancouver?
Yeah. Shout out to let's go, man. Great job, IP, man. Great job, man. Much blessings to you, bro.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that, brothers. Thanks for that, brothers.
Thanks, IP.
No, thanks for that, brothers. No Indian stream is happening on this channel. I don't know where you brothers are coming with that. That's a no. I'm sorry, brothers. I don't care.
But
That's a
IP,
no.
what if it's Miss Universe? Is that okay?
Nope.
I know a fine
Hell
Indian
no.
up in Vancouver. She was the runner-up to Miss Canada, Miss India. And she's beautiful in person. Oh man. Remember Derek, I was telling you about Amina Kataria. Oof.
Yes.
I mean, I'm counting some channels of black expats in India, so I don't know.
Nah, we're not checking for them, man. We ain't checking for Indians.
I have an
That's a
idea.
no.
I mean, I've seen a few head turn Indian women, so I can't say.
Nah, bro, that's a no. We're not checking for Indians.
Oh, it's your preference. It's your channel.
Go on, bro. Yeah, you can do all you want, bro, but we're not checking for them. Carry on, Thomas.
Since Japanese women are, I think, the most desired number one group of women in this on this channel, I think you need to do Japanese Brazilian women versus black Japanese women. IP.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Mm.
Oh, but who's got experience with Japanese Brazilian women and black Japanese women on the channel?
Theo, Tony, do you have experience with black Japanese
Not
women?
with Brazilian, no. Not with Brazilian.
Okay. Oh.
I just put Mina Kataria's link up in there. That's the one that I know up in Canada. Mina Kataria. Miss Universe Canada.
Okay. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, we'll look into that, Thomas. We'll try and. I'm sure there must be people who have dealt with them. I know. I think I know one, but we'll see. We can set that up in the new year, Thomas. Thank you, brother. So, brothers, great stream. It's late over here in the UK. It's 5:30 a.m. Thomas. It's late, Thomas. You know, UK.
Yeah, I need to go to bed.
You gotta go to bed. So, brothers, thank you, brothers. It's been a great stream. I will see you, brothers, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll see you, brothers, definitely next week. Have a great day wherever you are, brothers. Have a great night wherever you are, brothers. Sending you health, blessings, riches, and wealth. And all the best to you, brothers, in the coming week and weekend. Enjoy your weekend, brothers. Thank you. Look after yourself,
Peace,
brothers.
respect, brothers.
Peace out, brothers. See